And all right, so we are spectating Robin at the moment. Robin is keeping his distance, so he's got 1 point on the field. So he's playing Miguel at the moment. Miguel's trying to get close range, but he's having a tough time. But Robin actually has a very versatile loadout here with Meteor and Water Blast. But for the most part, both of them seem to keep their distance. Oh, that was really close for that moment. Most of these cheers are happening from the other computer at the moment. Something pretty crazy is happening over there. All right, so they're both close, and there we go. Robin was able to win that round and will remain in the winner's bracket. How did things go, Angel of Weir?
2-0.
2-0. Alrighty.
Solid 2-0.
Were you the 2 or the O?
The 2.
Oh, hey, nice job. All right. Hopefully, at some point, we get to see you on this screen because your rounds are always pretty awesome. I remember last tournament, I can't say this for sure because I never seemed to get to stream your games because you were always on the alternate computer, but really cool stuff was happening to you.
Oh, well, I'm very flattered.
Thank you for checking into that, Lively Ivy. We do have the voice working right now. At some point, this little blinking red button was hit, which stopped us from being able to hear what was going on. I'm actually not sure when that happened, but we're good to go now.
Pop out of this one.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Gotta show everyone the wonderful
That is true.
starting screen.
The adorable starting screen. All right. Who are you playing? Ben. All right. So this next round is going to be James and Ben.
We have jumped to the other side of the starting bracket, the second group, as it were. That's going to be up against the runner-up from the tournament, Ben versus James Mora.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see how that goes. Ben was really a great person to watch last round, or last tournament. So I see that Ben has already. I was waiting a bit for them to pick a few of their spells so we can talk about them.
Found stream via Twitter. Well, welcome to the stream.
Hello, /Pit. Thank you for being here. The two players right now are James and Ben. They're about to get started soon. We're just waiting for them to select their spells, and then they'll be spawning into the arena. This is a best of 3 game, so whichever player manages to defeat the other, they have to do so twice. And any arena changes, you'll see that most of these spells change the arena, and those changes will remain in future rounds. But both players are taking a long time choosing their spells. Hello, Mitch Mastroni, yes.
Slugs.
Gotta love them slugs. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny when I came here to Santa Cruz and found out that our mascot was the banana slugs. Like, I mean, who wants something boring like, eagles or wolves or?
Yeah, the former mascot of my undergrad was the tiger.
Oh, really?
Yeah, now it's the Tigers.
All right, this round has started. I have a feeling that mirror image isn't going to work too well since Ben easily saw all of them spawned.
We got some pillars going on.
Yeah, Ben's keeping his distance. I think he's figured out. I think Ben knows where James is. I'm not sure if James knows where Ben is.
There you see a little bit of that great dash usage.
Yeah.
Forgetting verticality.
Yeah, verticality. Like our last game, Bubble was this spell that lets you teleport. Ooh, nice double jump on James' part to keep the mountains on his side. And Ben does not have any environmental destruction spells. So Ben's going to have no way to punch through these mountains and get to him. The 2 primary spells for destroying the environment are Nature's Energy and Flame Wave. James has Nature's Energy. And at the moment, he seems to be peppering the field with ice shards, making it very hard for Ben to run around. Waiting for the platform to get access. Getting in on Nature's Energy. It's an interesting spell. It deals a lot of damage if your opponent stands still.
Unfortunately, you also have to stand still, so it makes you liable for grenades.
Yeah, it's an interesting double-edged sword. Ben is kind of hemmed in here. He's trying to find. He's managed to get out with dash, but James is definitely laying on the pressure.
All right, starting to get some chip damage in.
Chip damage, yeah. So far, Ben's strategy seems to be working by just keeping his distance and peppering James from long distance. Just as I said it, runs over some ice shards.
Those ice shards can be really nasty. They will maintain throughout every single round. they start to hurt.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, James is at 93 hit points. He's got to be a little careful here. Ben, for his part, oh, interesting, using Pillar to get through the platform. Did you remember earlier in the earlier James was stuck under the platform? Interesting decision to use Pillar to punch through it. Hello, Silent Osiris. A battle royale mode would be pretty great. We do have our next plan is to have 3v3. So we're gonna set it up so that there will be 3 players on each team. Though this tournament is only 1v1 at the moment. So at the moment, it looks like Ben was able to score the first point, which means he only needs to win 1 more point to win this round. James is gonna have to win 2 rounds since it's best of 3.
James is looking to mix up some of his spells.
Nice. I'm not surprised. I'm interested. I've been very surprised about the lack of flame wave.
No, you say that.
Oh.
Here James is picking it up.
There we go. The caster curse. Second I say it, it happens. Well, that's good. I can't wait to see how.
He's also picking up the lightning bolt. Excellent choice for long range damage.
Let's see it from his perspective. 'Cause I'm really curious.
He's stuck in a volcano.
Yikes! Ooh. Wow. Ben is just comboing into everything.
I think that was his own meteor, actually.
Look at the terrain. Like it's so dotted. It looks like a battlefield.
Oh!
Wow, that was a decisive win from Ben's point. He did not lay off for a second. That's right, Slash Pit. That's our plan. We need 100 players. This game would be pretty fun with Battle Royale. I don't know. I mean, Fortnite's all about building and shooting, and that's like the 2 elements of our game. So.
He's there. I don't know if we want to worry about 100 players.
I do. I could see it.
The game changes dynamically with just 3v3s.
Silent Osiris, there are not spell picks and bans at the moment, mostly because there's only 16 spells, and a large part of the game is choosing. So, like fighting the first round, and then in the second round, changing up your spell set because like maybe whatever you had wasn't very ideal against the opponent. But you can't change up your spells entirely. You can only change 2 of your spells in between rounds. Alright, so it looks like the next one we're watching is Chelsea versus Sky. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Silent Osiris. Glad you liked the counter picking. It was something we really wanted to make sure that our game was like that. That there was like strategy behind choosing your spells and using your spells. So we're pretty pleased with how that turned out.
Alright, so we have Pillar getting picked up on both sides.
Both teams have Pillar, good call, that's what I like. And Flame Wave, actually. Chelsea has chosen Water Blast, a very good close-range shotgun spell, whereas Sky is going for Ice Shard, which is something you lay on the ground, more like a mine.
Come to think of it, has anyone picked up Hook yet? Now that I think about it.
I believe Miguel had Hook for 1 round, but he changed it out, and I don't think he used it at any point. I'm expecting people to realize Hook is powerful, because Hook also doubles as a grappling hook. You can use it either to hook your enemy towards you, or to like gain the high ground. Yeah, it's pretty exciting in here, Lively Ivy. There are a lot of people talking, a lot of games going on. Speaking of which, this one has just started. Let's see it from Chelsea's perspective. Step 1, both teams using Flame Wave to get rid of some of the mountains. It's like the exact opposite of James and Ben. James and Ben created terrain, these 2 are destroying it.
By the time they're done, they might just end up having no terrain left.
Wouldn't that be interesting? No overtimes so far, which there were a lot of overtimes in the last tournament, but people are playing very aggressively this round. I love it.
I think that's partially due to the fact that you can only have 1 movement ability, so it's a lot harder to run away.
Right. That's true. That's a good call. Oh no!
If you can hear that screaming, that would be in fact Chelsea.
That was Chelsea, caused by Super Sky. Oh man, these might be the first 2 to punch down. If you go too far, you create holes in the ground where lava shows up. Though they are creating new environments with Pillar, though not nearly at the rate to which they're destroying them. They do see each other. Ooh, you see that? Sky tried to hide behind the mountain, but you can't hide from Flame Wave.
Oh, and there's an example of that hard counter that Water Blast.
Yeah, Chelsea's using Water Blast to counter the Flame Waves from long range, which is quite nice.
Well, most of the time.
Unless you miss like that. I mean, they're relatively balanced. They're only 60 or so hit points apart from each other.
Yeah, this is a pretty close game.
All right, I mean, I think Chelsea is making the right call by keeping long distance. Most of Sky's spells, which, I mean, they are long range, but they have warm-up times, like Flame Wave and Volcano and Pillar. They don't deal damage immediately, so Chelsea can just keep her distance and keep counting, but she's going to have to deal damage in addition. Hey, nice juke from Chelsea's part. Stuck in this little canal that they created. She's able to get out with the double jump. Uh-oh.
Guy's able to lay it down on her though until Chelsea gets out of here.
That's true.
Oh, 10 HP.
Chelsea needs to double jump. You can double jump now. There we go. Out of the canal. Hello, Montecab. All right, Chelsea's keeping her distance. She's down to 10 HP. If she gets hit one more time, Sky's going to take this round. And what is Sky doing? Sky is slightly stuck in the canal. She can get out of that. If she uses Pillar, I know they both have Pillar. You can use Pillar to give yourself a vertical boost. And here comes Chelsea for the kill. All right, Chelsea laying on the damage while Sky is trapped underneath the platform in the middle. I think Sky has managed to get out. Yeah, she has.
It's important to note that shot will pretty much end.
Oh, did you see that? She was going to fall into the lava. Yeah, we're in overtime right now. In overtime, look at the perimeter of the arena. It starts shrinking, forcing the players into a smaller area. So Chelsea's strategy of staying far away isn't going to work. Wow!
Excellent work from Chelsea.
She was at 10 HP and Sky was at 230. She managed to deal. She kept her distance and kept dealing damage. That was amazing.
That is an example of that patient play coming into effect.
Wow. I'm really excited to see Chelsea's. And let's look at this. Let's look at this arena. Look what they've done to it. So the terrain reset around the edges. It didn't reset, but look at, they've created this giant canal. This is like a death trap for anyone who gets stuck in there. And these changes will stay for the next round, which I believe has started. Yeah, there we go. So Chelsea needs to win one more round. This is best of 2. Sky using her double jump to get over the canal, but Chelsea's continuing to do what she did before, use Water Blast to counter these flame waves.
Sky has, however, dropped the Ice Shard in favor of Meteor this time.
Oh, interesting. Meteor is a very high damage spell. I'm really excited to see if she can land one of those.
I think she might have done that mostly because those Ice Shards do end up doing self-damage. If you walk over your own, you do take the DOT.
Yeah, that gets annoying. I would use Pillar in this situation. Yeah, there we go. Use Pillar to get out of that canal that they've created. All right, let's see where Chelsea is. We're respecting Chelsea right now. Sky is keeping her distance in there. I don't think Chelsea knows where she is at the moment. Both of them using dash to great effect so that they can quickly reposition around the arena. I think they've had a tough time keeping track of where each other are. Chelsea's finding herself in a similar situation in the last round. 110 HP and Sky is still at 290, but of course you can't write anything off when it's Chelsea. All right, Chelsea down to 40 HP. Oh, that was really good. See how Sky dashed in there and used Water Blast, I believe. So they're at 1-1. We're at the tiebreaker round at the moment. Whichever one of them wins this next round. Where is Sky at the moment? Sky's right there. They reposition to the sides of the arena between rounds. This is a pockmarked arena. And here we go, the final round. Looks like both of them have mostly kept the same loadouts. Sky is using Nature's Wall to create more of a... Sky's got more of a defensive loadout this time around. Probably a good call. She's also keeping her distance. She's managed to draw first blood. Chelsea's down to 400 HP, which is still a lot of HP. Definitely could still go either way. Chelsea's been getting a lot of use out of using Water Blast to counter Sky's fire waves. Dashing through the mountains. Uh-oh.
Sky has changed her build up again, picking up Nature's Wall this time.
Yeah.
Getting rid of Meteor instead.
Yeah, it looks like she wants to create more instead of destroy, because there's been a lot of destruction this round. Man, this arena is unrecognizable. It's awesome. Oh! Whoa! What happened there?
Oh dear.
Did she burn her way down to the ground? Because she was using Fire Wave a lot, and if you use Fire Wave too much, you'll create a hole in the ground.
I believe that is what happened.
Yeah, I don't know of any other way to go from 400 HP to 0 in a second flat. Yeah, you got to look out. Because the two of them were using very destructive spells. They were destroying so much of the terrain that you got to look out for that. I mean, look at how low it is right now. You can't... I guess we should go back to the server, but I mean, keep an eye on people who destroy too much terrain. You've got to look out. So Sky will remain in the winner's bracket. Chelsea is going to drop down to the lower's bracket. So we will be seeing from both of them again. We're choosing the next two people to play in this round.
One more game going on the side between...
Yeah, who's playing on the other computer? There's 4 computers playing at any given time. We're seeing one of the 2 matches. There's another match happening next to it. Hello, Winston Box. Thank you for joining thank you for joining the stream.
We are going to be watching the last of the first round, upper bracket.
Is it J versus F?
Yeah, that will be Jason versus Fernando.
Okay,
also
awesome.
going on the side, we have a lower bracket match of Max versus Ring.
Awesome, yeah. Max, okay. Cool. There we go. The two are choosing their spells at the moment. Look at this nice, pristine arena. Look at how beautiful it looks.
Such lush green grass.
I'm sure it will look this great for the duration of the tournament. It won't get completely destroyed by spells.
No, that never happens. One thing I will note is there has not been a lot of utilization of armor pickups. So
yeah, I've noticed that. So armor spawns, 2 armors will spawn. One will spawn up here, and one will spawn underneath.
Nope. They only spawn up top now.
Oh, they fix. Okay, and it's not that they fixed. There used to be 2 armor spawns, one at the bottom and one at the top. I guess that makes sense because I do see people on the bottom area a lot more, and that really favors this high ground. The high ground is very important.
Yeah. The armor, however, is incredibly strong. It comes in various forms and flavors. Some will give you magic regen, some will help give you just damage instances protection, and some are just pretty much just raw extra HP basically.
Yeah, all are good. It'll be interesting to see who can get their hands on that armor. Jason starting the roundup. Amoeba lovers Fernando. Wow! I was watching. I'm not even sure how he was. It the
Earth Spikes plus Water Blast, I think.
That'll do it. Yeah, Water Blast behaves very similar to a shotgun.
And also, Jason appears to be the first successful picker of Hook. No. Okay, Jason did not.
Fernando was the one that picked Hook, and I wouldn't describe that round as successful. Yeah.
Jason kind of just rushed in and
slaughtered him. That was the fastest round I've ever seen. We'll have to see if Jason can do that again.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jason also mixed in Storm, because Storm is it's kind of like a sleeper spell, I feel.
Yeah, definitely. Because you shoot. What's cool about Storm is it'll hit twice. You shoot it once, and it goes until it hits something, and then it ricochets back to you. And here we go. We're going to see things from Jason's perspective because I don't want to miss another 1-2 punch from first person. So here
he is getting close with the Earth Spikes.
Wow. Step 1, comboing with Earth Spikes. Oh, all right. Wow. That was really brutal. Jason was able to win a battle of ticks right there. That could have definitely gone either way. I think Jason's severe aggressiveness was why he was able to win that.
Yeah.
Remember how he comboed the beginning and I guess we got our wish. This arena looks very nice. Unlike the last one.
Jason opted for just straight up killing Fernando as opposed to a method. Now, one thing Fernando could have done is Hook has been changed since the last tournament.
Oh yeah?
Hook now also can pull you to things.
Oh, so it's not just a hook like a Roadhog hook, it's also a grappling hook.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
If the hook ever lands on terrain, it will pull you towards that terrain.
Oh, I want to see someone try that off. Alright, so Miguel, who are you playing? Eugene? Alright, so this next round is going to be Eugene versus Miguel. We've seen Miguel once before. He played Robin. He lost and dropped down to the lower bracket, so this is a lower bracket match between Eugene and Miguel. We're just waiting for them to create a server. Oh, hello, Kurotaka. We're glad that you're thinking that this game is fun. We're definitely having a blast playing it. Alright, Eugene versus Miguel. We're spawning into the server.
Okay, we'll have to start it over.
Alright. I got this. I joined the server a little bit too quickly. We'll get this back up. Oh yeah, what happened there?
I have no idea.
Okay. Yeah, we're just jumping back. We're just restarting real quick. Something happens if the observer joins too quickly. So I have to wait until it says 2 out of 6, give it a bit of a pause, and then jump in. Because what basically happened there, it thought that, okay, we good to go? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. All right.
On the other side of the tournament, we have Meekin fighting James Moreau again.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, thank you so much, Silent Osiris, for talking about how much you enjoy our game. We're really glad you're enjoying watching it. And we're definitely having a blast shoutcasting it. We plan on having more tournaments down the line. Both of these players... Alright, round has started. Let's see from Eugene's perspective, because I watched a lot of Miguel on the last time he was in this stream. Both teams using Water Blast, Fire Wave, and Dash. So a pretty standard spell. We've seen a lot of those. These are playing a lot like Chelsea and Sky. They're destroying a lot of things with their Flame Wave. These mountain ranges are not lasting.
They aren't really... It's a lot of just kind of scraping them. Not taking advantage of verticality.
Yeah, and so far, Eugene's been doing a better job. Oh my gosh.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Miguel is trapped in an endless cycle of getting hit by Fire Wave. Because Fire Wave knocks you back, which makes you get hit by more Fire Wave. Speaking of which. Uh-oh.
One thing that these two could probably take advantage of is using Dash to almost ramp yourself.
Yeah, Dash is really good for ramping off mountains.
Oh my. Well, there it goes.
What happened there? I mean, I was spectating Eugene, so I'm not sure.
It's a Fire Wave right through. Fire Wave.
Oh, he Fire Waved him through the platform? Oh, that's great. Yeah, Eugene was keeping his distance. But Eugene was basically just spamming damage and doing a better job dodging the Flame Waves coming back at him.
That's one of the problems with Water Blast. It is a good counter for Fire Wave. However, it's expensive.
Yeah. Eugene seems to be pretty happy with the loadout that he has. I see that Miguel has spec'd into Nature's Energy. It'll be interesting to see if he can get some use of that. It's the other destructive spell along with Flame Wave.
Personally, I think one of the best uses of Nature's Energy is when you actually climb the tower.
Oh, yeah.
Counter once you're up there, so you can just rain damage down from above.
Yeah, Eugene's taking out all the cover, because see, Miguel's trying to keep his distance, but he's got nothing to hide behind because Eugene is destroying all the mountains.
He's not even using the pillar spell because he doesn't want to give advantage over.
Yeah, I think he's aware that he's got such a health advantage that he doesn't need to force it. That dodge! You see how he double jumped over the Flame Wave? That was awesome.
That would have been very cheeky.
Alright, we see that Miguel is busting out the Nature's Energy, but he has to look out because Nature's Energy can deal self-damage.
Oh
no! That long-range snipe from Eugene, what a perfect shot. And that was 2 for Eugene, right? So he won that round? Yep. Alrighty. Eugene has won his first round in the lower bracket. If he can keep that up, he can graduate back up to the winner's bracket and continue trying to take on this tournament.
No, you don't graduate up to the winner's bracket. You just keep going until people come down to the loser's bracket.
You say that, but Joey's the winner of the tournament, and he started in the lower bracket because last tournament he lost his first round to Sky.
That's true.
And he fought his way back up. It was glorious.
A Cinderella story, as it were.
And don't worry, Kurotaka. I'm sure that pretty soon we're going to have another round where the two teams are just obliterating the environment. I mean, that being said, look at this terrain already. That is unrecognizable to what it was before. Alright, we're getting the computer set up for another round. Gonna be excited to see how this turns out.
We're gonna have Chelsea versus Fernando.
Okay. And put your name as Fernando if you don't mind. It makes it easier for me. Sorry, Amoeba lover. Alright, Chelsea versus Fernando. Alright, we good to go? Alright, there we go. Yeah, I got to be careful not to join the server too quickly because both players need to... The server needs to be aware that both players are in and that I am a third observer player. Yeah, Kurotaka says that the destructive part is really cool, and we totally agree. One of our favorite parts about this game is the fact that most of the spells either add or subtract from the environment, so you can manipulate the terrain to kind of hem your opponent in, create escape routes, destroy their cover.
One really cool thing that I've used in the past is using Nature's Wall and then combining that with Mirror Image.
Have a great night, Kurotaka. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. We have not seen that much Mirror Image. Mirror Image is a spell that you can shoot a duplicate of yourself to fool your opponent into where you're going.
Yeah. The Mirror Image just runs in one direction. It dies to any single spell hit, but you can use that to bait out opponent attacks and find their positioning.
It's pretty great. I love using Mirror's Image. The downside, of course, is that you don't have a mobility spell in your utility slot.
Exactly. And that's why it gets a little risky. But
I saw some... Yeah, there we go. Mirror Image is happening out. Yeah, we're doing a Mirror Image span. Chelsea doesn't know who to hit. And also, he's running in straight lines. Poor Chelsea. I think she's shooting it. Yeah, she's like, who are... Why am I fighting a team of 5? Uh-oh, she spotted out the real Fernando.
But Fernando also has Water Blast, so if Chelsea gets in close, it hurts. Water Blast does a solid 100 damage per blast.
Oh, wow, that's insane. See, the other thing is because she's spamming Fire Wave, a lot of Fernando's... See, Mirror Image, he has to be behind cover. See, she knows which one's the real one. She just saw it spawned. Okay, I stand corrected.
Maybe she doesn't.
Maybe. But if she keeps destroying the terrain, then he'll have nowhere to hide to shoot these Mirror Images, which takes out a lot of his... the opposite of information, his stealth. Uh-oh, was that the real one? I think
the real one.
Uh-oh, yeah, close range water
no,
blast.
neither of them have magic.
Gotta wait for that mana to regen. Chelsea's running away wisely as Fernando is using Nature's Energy, or not Nature's Energy, Earth Spikes, a close range defensive spell.
Remember, these are old wizards, so they do not have infinite mana.
That's true. Fernando's doing pretty good at the moment, though. Where is he?
He's doing pretty well with his mana management.
He needs more health management, though. He's got half as much health. Oh wait, no, Chelsea has half as much health. Fernando's doing great.
And unfortunately, Mirror Image does not pair exactly very well with Earth Spikes.
Yeah, it's definitely true, because she'll immediately see which one. That being said, he's doing a really good job. Uh-oh, she spotted out the real one, and she's going in for the kill.
Oh. Only to eat a Water Blast herself.
All right, she's gonna need... I mean, last round, this is pretty similar when she beat Sky at 10 HP, so...
she'll have to pull a repeat here.
Yeah, don't give anything up yet. She's doing a very good job keeping range, and she's got Water Blast to counter... Oh, actually, I said that. He doesn't really have fire.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Well...
There we go.
Clothesline with the Water Blast.
That was really well played on Fernando's part. He kept his distance. He kept peppering her down with damage, and kind of kept things pretty normal. This terrain, this arena is not nearly as destroyed as in some of these other matches. Both players choosing to switch out. Looks like Fernando is swapping out 2 of his spells. Going to be interested to see what he switches to. Chelsea is elected to pick up Nature's Energy, the other destructive spell. So Flame Wave is the most popular spell for destroying the environmental items. But Nature's Energy does so as well, though it's more of a precision. Because like Flame Wave is this giant cube that takes things out. Nature's Energy is more precise.
Yeah. We also have pick up a Volcano.
Oh.
Very good spell.
Nice block. So Chelsea is elected to bring Water Blast, which is doing very good against Fernando's Flame Wave. Neither player managing to score a hit at the moment, playing very defensively. Oh.
Charging in.
Just as I said it.
Damage, though. Alright,
Fernando doing a very good job countering.
Chelsea has scored first blood.
Both players are using these water spells to defend against these fire spells very well. Oh, did you see what he did there? He fired 2 mirror images, one after the other, so she'd think the second one was him. I don't think that worked out for him. Chelsea waiting for her mana to regenerate and keeping her distance.
Oh, got a nice water blast.
Oh, that was a good water blast.
Fernando's on the ropes.
All right, Chelsea is taking out some of the arena with Nature's Energy. She blinked over.
Baited.
Yeah, she blinked over to the wrong Fernando. Again. Fernando's using this mirror image to great effect. Though, I say that, but Chelsea has not been hit yet. Chelsea's doing a really good job keeping her distance, just laying out the... she's also doing a really good job countering these flame waves with Water Blast, because she sees them coming.
Oh, there's that Aiden, there's those energy spikes.
There we go. Fernando evening the score.
That tick damage is very fast. It's 50 damage a tick.
Yeah, Chelsea has a lot of very high mana spells. She has to constantly keep her distance to regenerate her mana. I think that Fernando could use these opportunities to push in. Though actually I say that he does not have any mobility spells, so that might be part of it because he's got mirror image. So it might be tougher for him to bridge the gap.
Here is the weakness of that lack of terrain.
Oh yeah,
there we go. If you want to have mirror
go.
image, you almost always want to pick up something like a pillar or pick up nature's wall.
Yeah, you need terrain creation spells so that you can constantly create new cover for yourself. So is that 1-1 or
Nope,
did
Fernando win the first one?
I think Fernando won the first one. Remember Chelsea was at 10 HP and
You're right, Fernando did.
yeah, so we're at 1-1. Whichever one of these two is able to win this third round is going to win the entire match. Yeah, there is so little cover right now. Look at how open everything is. If I were Fernando, you're right. I would spec into environmental creation spells.
If he wants to keep with that mirror image. Otherwise, he should drop it.
That's true. I don't know if mirror image is really working because Chelsea seems to be figuring them out. But she still, I mean, she's stuck with. Chelsea hasn't changed her loadout. She's going to be starving for mana a lot. Hello, Deep01. We're so glad that you're enjoying it. We're just about to start the third round of Chelsea versus Fernando. Both players have won once. And we are off to a start. Let's start with Fernando. Elected to keep mirror image.
But he's picked up pillar.
There we go.
So we got some of that land creation to counter.
Was he able? Did he water blast? He tried to water blast, but I don't think he fired fast enough.
Oh man, he's eating them a lot.
Chelsea's comboing quite well with herself.
Chelsea's only traded 50 as well. Eesh.
Yeah. I mean, this favors her, though. As long as the environment remains so open.
They just traded water blasts there.
Yeah, which she can afford to do. Did she drop? Oh, she dropped a meteor. I don't think she managed to land a hit, though.
No, that was Fernando who dropped a meteor.
Oh, was that Fernando's meteor?
Yep.
Do both of them have meteor?
Nope,
No,
Chelsea
just Fernando.
doesn't.
Gotcha. Ooh. Oh, that was a mirror image. Yeah, Chelsea landed a very good flame wave on the wrong Fernando.
This is one of those instances where Fernando should try to get that armor up top of the tower.
Yeah. There's armor up there, and he could definitely use it with his HP values.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it hasn't spawned yet, so we should try to play for time. I would
Right. Yeah, that's a good idea. And I would be using pillar to create terrain. Oh, did he land?
Whoa! Excellent hit.
Oh, that hit. He equalized.
Yeah, that took Chelsea down half her HP.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so this match could go either way. Oh, this is so close. Also, his use of these volcanoes and pillars are creating more cover for Fernando, which is why this mirror image is proving more effective.
10 HP.
Chelsea is down to 10 HP. Fernando has done a great job equalizing.
Can she clutch it out?
Double jumping out of a meteor crater.
Oh no! There's that fire wave.
Double fire wave, countered with water blast on both sides. Looks like neither of them are neither want to get close.
Oh, he's running right through the volcano.
Yeah, Fernando took some hits
on
from the volcano. Chelsea's doing a good job peppering but keeping her distance. She cannot afford a close range fight right now. Oh, that was good timing. Her mana is so low, she can't keep Oh no!
Mana!
Oh man, yeah. She has all of her spells cost so much mana that Fernando just kept spamming that really cheap fire wave and she couldn't keep blocking them. Hello, Sir Airy615 and Richie Skill. We're glad that you're both here and we're glad that you're enjoying the game.
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. How long have we been playtesting this to balance all the abilities? We started work on this game in January of this year, so, been a couple of months so far. Yeah, we're glad that you love the addition of the train work. We definitely do too. It's really changed the game. We had a tournament. We had a tournament beforehand where we hadn't really managed to get all of these environmental alteration spells in, and now that they're here, it's really, really changed the strategy. It's been pretty awesome.
Alright, so now we are going into the winners quarterfinals, first round of it.
Nice.
Joey versus Carrie. We haven't seen either of them play for quite some time.
Yeah. All right, I'm excited to see Joey versus Carrie.
That means I'll probably have to duck out soon too.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're gonna have to play for a different group. Angel of Weir, my co-caster, is actually in this tournament, so every so often he needs to go fight, and we may actually get to see him play at some point, which would be exciting. I don't know. I was waiting to use Q in so I can find out.
There's only one room, so
Are they the? Is it the Quijibo looking thing?
Quijibo looking thing?
Yeah, it's all the 10-point letters.
Okay, get in.
Join into.
Let's get in on this.
Not even gonna try to pronounce that. Gaze upon this very nice looking arena. So picturesque.
Say your prayers. Say your piece. Make peace with it.
I'm
You
sure
won't
this,
see it again.
I don't think this arena is going to be looking this nice for much longer.
It won't. I played with Joey.
I'm so excited to see Joey. He was the winner of the last Major League Magic tournament that we threw. He is always a blast to watch.
He is very good. I scrimmed with him last night.
Interesting.
World champion, current world champion.
Yep. Currently the world champion of Major League Magic. And true to form, he has picked a very offensive loadout that we will be seeing shortly.
The man knows what he wants, and nothing's going to stop him.
All right, Carey, starting things off, staying a little bit passive.
Here we have a pickup. He has a pickup of Storm, which we haven't seen a lot of people use.
Yeah, I haven't seen at all.
Are the teams in the tournament?
All right.
Joey is using Mirror Image. See
Yeah.
how that works for him.
So far, Carey, he baited out a Earth Spikes, which cost a lot of Carey's mana. Now Carey has to recharge.
Unfortunately, Joey missed with that meteor there.
Yeah,
he tried to bait Carey in.
That would have been pretty intense. Both of them are so low on mana. They've picked very, very expensive spells. Though Carey does have the very cheap Flame Wave.
Alright, Carey is stuck underneath.
Alright, nothing wrong with that.
He finagles his way out. Unfortunately, this is giving Joey time to prepare.
Yeah.
Because Joey knows exactly where he
Neither
is.
of them have any environmental creation spells, so...
That's not true. Joey has Pillar.
Oh, he has Pillar. You're right. My mistake. But either way, with just one player having just Pillar, a lot of this this cover getting destroyed, it's really not coming back.
Oh, I'm surprised.
We answered that.
Okay, he managed to get a hit with the meteor.
We were slow, but we were
He
able
hits
to get
with
to
grenade.
it. Yeah, happy
He's just
birthday,
hitting a
Ahmed.
grenade. Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Ooh, he was trapped up against the what little terrain was left. He got pinned against these mountains.
Oh no. Carey just ran into him.
Oh, is that what happened? Oh, you're right. He had Joey pinned, but Joey was able to counter with Earth Spikes.
Yeah, he was chucking grenades and every grenade was landing.
Yeah, so... Oh, they're jumping right in. They did not waste time choosing their new spells. I don't think they made that many changes, from what I can tell.
Nope, no changes on either end.
I'm surprised at the lack of grenades from Joey. I was expecting more grenades. Ah, there was a storm.
Actually, there was one change. Joey picked up Dash.
Oh, you're right. Going for more of a mobility spell. Very cool.
Carey is giving him a run for his money.
Yeah,
Chasing
Joey
around
is on the
arena.
run.
Waymo's destroying my armor. That's not supposed to happen.
All right, creating new terrain.
no.
Uh-oh, he's got him
Oh,
pinned.
Joey's on the ropes.
Oh, there we
He
go.
takes him down.
So aggressive. Managed to equalize. Both players have 1 point. Whoever wins this third round is going to win the match.
That was close. They were trading a lot there.
Yeah.
Carey ended that with 25 HP.
Wow.
One energy tick.
Man, he plays to win.
Or one Earth Spike.
Look at this poor arena. It looked so nice before.
Yeah, it still looks nice.
It's not terrible.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
I'd buy real estate here. It wasn't as bad as Chelsea and Sky's arena. I'll give it that.
We've only hit overtime once, actually, to come to think.
Yeah. Not a lot of overtimes happening, which is great. There were overtimes all over the place in the previous tournament. Did you notice how quickly the players spec'd into round 2? Well, they're taking their sweet time for round 3.
All right, Joey has picked up Ice Shard.
Ooh, there we go.
Drop
Wasting
Pillar.
no time.
Meanwhile, they've also proceeded to both go down to half health already.
Wow.
Oh, Carey's at 100. What happened?
Uh-oh. He got hit by a couple combos. Oh, no, it's Joey busting out the grenades.
The grenades!
Yeah, Joey was busting out them grenades. You gotta look out. Those grenades deal a lot of damage, and what happened was, grenades have a really long delay. They don't explode right away. But there were so many particle effects with the fire waves and the earth spikes, like, we couldn't even see the grenades until they were going off.
Yeah. Unfortunately, what was ending up happening was you'd have grenades going off, plus Carey was standing on some of those ice shards.
Oh, was that what was happening?
I think that's very possible what was happening.
Yeah, it was comboing the damage. I could see it. Yeah, you gotta look out. I suspect we're gonna be seeing a lot more grenades from Joey and possibly other players as they realize the new meta. Robin and Jay-Z? Oh, alright. So, Robin, Jay-Z is yet another nickname for my co-caster, Angel of Weir. So we're going to be seeing him in the arena finally. We saw Robin earlier. He fought against Miguel and he was able to win. So this is the winner's bracket. We're just waiting for both of them to join their server. All right, and here we go. Both players looking at their spell selection, trying to figure out what they want to go with. I see that Angel of Weir is picking up that grenade. I mean, I'm not surprised. He saw how effective it was with Joey in the last round. A lot of environmental creation spells this time around. So let's see things from Robin's perspective. Robin played a very passive game last time where he kept his distance from Miguel, so I'm expecting to see that. But I know Jay-Z. I know that Jay-Z really likes to get in there and deal damage, though at the moment he seems content to spam grenades from long range. I believe he used Ice Shard to counter Flame Wave, which is a good move. Hello, Joey. Great round that you just won. Jay-Z, your disciple, has chosen to use grenade after he saw you use it to win the round.
No, I was practicing with Jay-Z last night. He's actually just ridiculously good with grenades.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he knows what he's doing with them.
I love grenades. Reminds me of the Demo Man from Team Fortress 2 or Junkrat from Overwatch.
I'd be surprised if Jay-Z doesn't just win this outright with grenades.
Oh, is he countering Flame Wave with Ice Shard? That's
Yes.
great.
Because Flame Wave is really popular with most of the players right now.
Yeah, but most people I see use Water Blast as a counter instead of Ice Shard.
Yeah, the Water Blast has a 2-second cooldown, so it's actually really not a good option against him.
Interesting, that's great. Robin seems to be trying to destroy all the terrain, because I think the less terrain, the more he can use his long-range spells to hit Jay-Z. Not that it's working, Jay-Z has so much health.
That was the first round.
That was the first round. A decisive victory from my usual co-caster, Jay-Z.
You know, Robin looks like he's trying to use a close range strat, but I think the loadout is a little confused because if he gets in close Earth Spikes, grenades, and Water Blast, it's pretty good, but the problem is Water Blast and Fire Wave both push them away.
Yeah.
And when you want to nuke them, you don't want them away, so
interesting.
Storm would be better.
Okay, yeah, I could believe it. Robin has picked up Meteor. Did he have Meteor last round?
I don't believe so.
Alrighty, trying to go for the Hail Mary, because if you hit someone with Meteor, they lose half their health. It's intense.
It's very mana intensive and it's hard to hit.
Yeah.
I think Meteor is really best against anybody using Pillar.
You're not wrong about these grenades. Jay-Z is using them to great effect. You're right, he's mostly using Ice Shard to counter Flame Wave.
Yeah.
He has a very balanced loadout here. Very good at long, medium, and close range. Without picking any spell that particularly excels at one of those ranges. It's great.
Yeah, I'd say Grenade is probably the best close range spell right now.
I'm surprised that I don't see it more often. Yeah, I was expecting so many grenades this tournament.
I know that the devs nerfed it.
A lot.
But
They've
it's
nerfed it a lot.
still very good. It's pretty much impossible to miss at close range. And that medium range is really good for zoning. If they don't have the mobility, you pretty much destroy anybody with it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. He's very good at leading his opponent. He knows where Robin's going. And he tries to shoot a grenade where Robin will be, not where he is. Oh, but that time Robin was able to get in, try to equalize a little bit with some Earth Spikes. But his health is so low.
Jay-Z could just Volcano him right now and win.
Ooh.
But he does it in style.
He does it. The long-range grenade headshot. Our game doesn't have headshots, but it did hit him in the head. Very good. I don't believe we have headshots. Very good job from Jay-Z. Jay-Z will continue to move up in the winner's bracket. I suspect, Joey, you'll be playing him at some point. That's just a guess.
He's actually my next opponent.
Oh, well, exciting. I can't wait to see that. I hope we get to see it.
Yeah, we got to play each other last night, and I probably won more, but he definitely schooled me a few times. Hi, James.
Welcome back, Jay-Z. Congratulations on a decisive victory.
I'm not even talking smack. I'm just talking the truth.
This is true. I will confess I did lose more rounds, but Joey had a couple hours more experience than he was able to win.
That was a broken build.
Oh, true. This is very true. Now we're on a non-broken build.
It doesn't matter how many he won last night. There's only one round that matters.
That's true.
This one in the tournament.
I'm going to say it's probably going to be 50-50.
Okay, I'm very excited. I hope we get to see it. It's not on the alternate computer.
On my last match, I did a troll build, that we learned last night, which was if you
I'll grab
spam mirror
some.
image in the first round and then spam meteor.
Okay, if you save me a piece, that'd be great. Yeah,
No idea where
I'll
it's
take a
coming
piece.
from.
Thank you.
I hadn't even considered doing that. That's a very good idea.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm really bad at that strategy.
Thanks so much for tuning in as long as you did, Crow Taco. We hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to check out our website, AVRC, linked to it in the chat. It's MajorLeagueMagic.com. And we hope to have more tournaments down the line.
If you want to see more from us co-casters, by the way, you can find us at AABICUS, Abacus, which is Nick right here, and
this
then
chat.
you can find me over at Angel of Weird.
Yeah, Angel of Weir is hosting us right now. I don't know if they can they see that or figure it out.
You can find it. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Twitch.
Alrighty. This next match is Ben versus Incan, I believe.
Yes.
I can't think of who else would name themselves Espeon. Let's see this from Ben's perspective. He is second place in the world because he was runner-up in the previous tournament. So I'm excited to see. It looks like he has elected to use Water Blast as his counter for Flame Wave.
Yeah, I've spoken to Ben in between matches, and he's very analytical about what people are doing right now and figuring out the meta.
Oh, good. Yeah, I remember he mentioned that more people should be using Storm, so no surprise that he is doing so.
Yeah, Storm is really good because each tick is 100 damage on the way out and back. So if the terrain is not too destroyed, Storm is extremely...
Wow, look at these combos. Ben is just ferocious. This place looks like Antarctica with all these ice spells. So he's mostly keeping his distance. He's using this mountain range to hide, which is... Pikachu should be using Fire Wave to punch through there, but she did not. So if you were Pikachu, what would you do at this point?
Her loadout is not great. I don't know. I'm looking at Ben's loadout, and he's like perfect long range, well, mid range and close range. Like he can just nuke. Yeah, his loadout is really good.
Yeah.
Much like we were talking about earlier with Fernando having mirror image, but no
wall creation spells. Yeah.
Same thing for Incan.
Oh, you're right. She has mirror image, but no way to create cover to use it. So Ben has so much information. Though that being said, Ben is not destroying the cover that's already there.
Yeah, if Ben gets a little closer, he just wins.
Yeah. He seems content to play it safe. He might actually... I think he's testing... Because I think Ben might be testing stuff. Because he knows later he'll have to fight a different opponent, and he wants to know whether certain things work.
Yeah. Also, Fire Wave, Water Blast is a bad combo since they're both pushbacks.
There we go.
Yeah. Storm is great.
Yeah, I'd say Ben was pretty decidedly in control of that for the entire match. Very good balance between close range, long range, and also spells that don't require a lot of mana.
James, you want to go?
Next, we will have Jason versus Sky.
Jason versus Sky, is that the still the upper bracket?
Yep.
All right.
Final quarterfinal.
All right.
So, Jason, from watching his last match, has figured out this close-range nuke that I'm not sure how to beat.
Okay.
And it's going to be a very quick match, I guarantee it.
All right, we'll make sure to keep an eye on Jason this round. So Joey, our current leader of the leaderboard, says to keep an eye on Jason. So I will definitely do so to see what he's doing. All right, let's see what spells Jason chooses.
Hearing a little bit of smack talk from all the players over our shoulders.
It's always healthy, especially when we're getting into the quarterfinals. Everybody here has something to prove. Interesting. So Jason seems to be going for Meteor, Earth Spikes, Fire Wave, Water Blast. A lot of very offensive spells with a good mix of terrain creation and destruction. Oh, actually, I guess there's more of an emphasis on terrain destruction. So let's get right in there. Jason is also wasting no time, pushing in with Earth Spikes, but he's not in range. Sky's keeping her distance. Is that Sky with... Yeah, they both have Meteors.
Oh, dear. Meteor was a fan favorite spell the last tournament.
I mean, what's not to love? It creates a giant crater.
I mean, last tournament as well, keep in mind, Meteor was a one-hit kill.
Uh-oh, there we go. So Sky's been keeping her distance, but Jason's got her pinned, but she managed just to escape. It looks like he's trying to pin her and then use earth spikes to deal a lot of range damage.
Oh! Good height for the meteor. Completely destroyed her.
Gotta love meteor kills. The best kills in the game, in my opinion.
What happened?
Just one time with the meteor.
Okay.
Meteor used to be a one-hit kill. Now it only does half your health, but
Yeah,
it still does half your health.
it's still glorious whenever it happens. And here we go, starting the next round. Let's see things from Sky's perspective this time, because we were focusing on Jason the entire match. She does a very good job keeping her distance. She's got terrain creation with Pillar to give herself cover. So far she seems to be using meteors, hoping that she can land a long-range hit.
One thing that Sky should probably look to do in this round, if she wants to upset Jason, especially
Yeah.
with his aggro playstyle, is getting that armor. There is armor at the top of the tower right now.
We have not seen a single player control the tower and pick up the armor, you're right.
Other than Joey, at the very first round, we haven't seen anyone. Oh no!
Ooh. She wasn't able to keep her distance, and Jason was just able to combo damage onto her so quickly and so intensely. Thus ends the winners bracket quarterfinals. Jason is moving on into the semifinals. Be next.
Yep.
All right.
Sky is not out yet, though. We do have a lower bracket. Should be going on next, I believe.
Yep, we'll be seeing from her again.
Yep. It's Max and Carrie.
All right.
Max lost out in the very first round of the tournament to Joey. And Carrie happened to also lose to Joey. So these two are out for blood. They're looking to get some revenge.
Yeah, they both have something to prove. Yes. Last tournament, people could put whatever names they wanted, and it was very difficult for our casters to figure out who was who and what was going on.
It also makes it a bit more difficult when you're trying to compare names against the tournament bracket and the names don't line up at all.
Right, exactly. We've only had that happen a few times. Fernando managed to sneak in Amoeba Lover, and Inkin was Pikachu.
However, she loves Pokemon so much that it's a little bit indicative.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to figure out who Pikachu would be, given the players in this tournament.
Alright. So looking at our spell draft, we have Nick Perry picking up Nature's Energy, and he's going for some tower control.
Yeah, finally. I feel like more players should be abusing the tower. Verticality is so powerful in this game. Jumping over Flame Wave and comboing in with Earth Spikes.
No damage on either side, though.
That was kind of surprising. I thought somebody would get hit by something there, but apparently they're both real good at dodging. Also, I think they're countering.
Yeah, that's not real.
One other advantage, a nice change in the game, is Fire Wave's lack of verticality. Fire Wave travels solely along the ground. So if you feel like you're having a lot of trouble, you can go for tower control, just rain spells down, and you never have to worry about those fire waves.
This canal makes it very easy because players keep getting trapped underneath this platform. Is he trying to destroy the platform? We're sorry, the platform has special treatment. You cannot destroy the platform.
Oh no!
Oh boy, double Earth Spikes. Both players taking a lot of damage, but they seem surprisingly balanced so far.
They're starting to get down to the
lower
crust of the arena, though.
They're going to start creating holes into the lava if they're not careful.
Not that I would mind seeing that. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that next game.
That stuff's great. Oh, there we go.
Oh, no!
Wow.
Carrie got trapped in that little bit of a rivet there.
Yeah, is that what happened? Oh, you're right. Oops.
A little bit of a divot, and he couldn't get out.
Yeah, that's terrible. Oh, wow, they did not waste any time. They want the next round to start immediately. All right, Max jumping onto the platform, trying to get the high ground.
Come on.
Where's Carrie? Where's Carrie at the moment? He's the opposite. He's going for the low ground. Nothing wrong with that.
Oh dear.
Ooh, Max has dropped down.
Dropped down with Earth Spikes.
He's stooping to his
They're
level.
both Earth Spikes. Oh man!
I dare say that second round went quicker than the first.
How did that happen?
Max dropped down and just spammed Earth Spikes, and Carrie wasn't really dodging. So Earth Spikes is a Earth spell, and Earth spells are destroyed by fire spells. So I think the players, that first time, the fact that they basically shot like Water Blast, Fire Wave, Earth Spike at the same time, and all the spells just canceled each other out.
That's quite possible.
So I can't think of any other way those two could just butt heads that harshly, and neither of them took any damage.
I don't know if Fire Wave takes out Earth Spikes though.
Yeah, I'm not sure myself. I just know that fire counters Earth.
Hey developer, does Earth Spikes get countered by Fire Wave?
You get pushed by it.
Okay, so just the pushback.
Yeah.
But not the actual destruction.
Okay.
There we go. So it's just the pushback.
So this next round, Eugene is one of the two players.
This will be Eugene and Miguel.
All right.
Holy crap!
Wow.
Whoa!
Miguel better play well this round, or else he'll be eating crow. All right, so at the moment it looks like Eugene going for a nice combo of terrain creation and terrain destruction with Pillar, Fire Wave, Earth Spikes, and then a Water Blast. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought Miguel was playing, but Robin is playing. Alrighty. Ooh, was that meteor did not hit. That would have been pretty great. Looks like Eugene is starting off. Ooh, what happened?
Excellent damage.
Yeah. So.
I don't think it was a meteor.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he got hit by. It was something long range though. And here comes Eugene with the Earth Spikes, trying to combo on that damage. Kind of working. Manages to equalize their health. Both of them at 300, with just a meteor between them.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
That's some meteor particles.
They did not get hit though. They managed to get out. Here he comes. He's comboing the Earth Spikes with a Flame Wave, but he managed to deal some damage.
Yeah, they kind of traded some damage there.
And stuck in the rave. Both players using the new Frozen Meteor texture for cover. Some sort of like smoke cloud spell might be cool to give yourself cover.
Oh, that'd be an interesting utility spell.
Both players keeping their distance.
Especially Robin. Oh, look at that!
Wow, poor
Excellent
Robin.
use of Pillar into Fire.
Tried to blink out of the way, but was not able to.
Particle's gonna persist to the next round too.
Ah well.
It's magic.
All right, getting this next round immediately underway. I don't think either of them made any changes to their loadout. They're both pretty happy with how they... And then I understand that. They fought to relatively a standstill.
Oh,
Ooh,
dodging that meteor.
dropping meteors, trying to see if they can create more disco raves on the field. Both players keeping their distance. Not a lot of damage on either side. 450 both. They agree to meet in the center. Oh, no, they don't.
I don't think there's much going on in terms of agreement.
Eugene hiding, giving us a great view of the particle effect. Both of them are really scared of that Earth Spike. They don't want to get anywhere near each other. Robin taking cover behind this pillar. Eugene is taking the center ground. That armor should be spawning soon. Eugene seems to really like hiding in that smoke cloud.
Doesn't seem to be working out too well for him.
Yeah.
Fire Wave is a fairly large AoE.
Uh-oh. Ooh, here we go.
Jumps up on Robin now. He's getting a lot of chip.
Oh, knocks him. Eugene.
Oh no, they're stuck in the...
Eugene has the most health now, but both of them are very low, and he's got Robin pinned up in the corner. But he needs his mana to regen. Oh, there we go.
Back! Fire Wave.
Ouch. Oh, that was harsh.
It's gonna burn. A little bit.
Good job.
All right, let's leave this cursed battlefield. All right. Who won that? Was it Eugene that ended up winning?
Yep.
Nice.
Eugene with the 2-0.
Eugene with the 2-0 on the server. Eugene sucks. Maybe that just goes to show that you shouldn't BM before the round starts. Incan versus
James.
All right, so this next round is going to be Incan versus James Morrow. This is the lower bracket, so Incan and James have both lost a round, so they are attempting. They've lost 2 rounds.
They lost one and then won their next.
Yeah.
I believe. Or no. Incan was in the upper bracket and dropped after the first round.
Ah, okay.
James has lost his first one and won his next.
Okay. So both of them, a win would be very beneficial for either of them. Give them a better chance of moving out of the lowers bracket into. I guess they're not gonna be able to make it back up to winners.
They don't move out of the lower bracket. They stay down there.
There's prestige for winning the lowers bracket, I suppose.
Gotta work your way up. Gotta hope for the underdog story.
Yeah, there we go.
Root for the person who comes up all the way from the lower bracket and gets to the finals.
Right, I can dig it. Both players taking a long time choosing their spell. Well, actually, I said that Incan has chosen her spells a long time ago. It is James that is putting in a lot of thought into what he wants his 5 spells to be as he thinks. But here we go. Getting this round started, we're going to start with Incan, littering the field with ice shards, making it a very hazardous terrain overall. That ice shard's going to be very useful for countering James's fire wave.
Oh no! Here's that she picked Nature's Energy without totally knowing what it does.
Well, I think she'll be excited when she finds out it can be used to destroy terrain.
Oh no, she's trapped herself in her own ice shards.
Oh no, reap what you sow, but she's made it out. James has not been hit yet, and he's mostly. Ooh, did he?
Almost hit with a meteor.
Yeah, I think she managed to avoid that meteor, considering how much health she has. James is on the prowl, using these mountains for cover.
Oh, direct hit with the ice shards.
Was hit with the ice shards, but he still has the most health. And he's trying to spam meteors down in there and flame shards. Yeah, flame waves. Thank you. She's not in a great position at the moment.
Taking a lot of tick.
Yeah, she's getting ticked down pretty harshly. James is just blinking around so quickly.
Oh no. She's trapped up against the walls against her own ice shards.
There we go. All James needs to do is push in for the kill. And and then meteor the tombstone for good measure. Why don't we?
Never know. One of these wizards could be a necromancer instead.
Oh, there's the lava. Trying to get a long range. See what was going on this. This arena is relatively okay. We got a couple meteors.
There's a couple little pock marks.
Yeah, all the mountains are still existing except this poor mountain over here.
Yeah, it'll buff out. It'll be fine.
I think Incan has swapped out Nature's Energy for either Lightning Bolt or Pillar. I can't remember which one. But either way,
yep, she swapped out.
Yeah, she has no environmental destruction spells whatsoever. So that means that James is free to do whatever he wants to this arena and mold it to his liking. He is immediately doing so by destroying all cover, because he's got such a long-range playstyle, I don't blame him.
Unfortunately, I also picked up Grenade now.
Uh-oh.
Which is a fan favorite, personal favorite of mine.
I think he wants to land one of those meteors.
Yeah, he's going for the swag strats.
And I mean, I don't blame him.
Grenade hits
it's working out quite well for him. Because he can conform the arena to whatever he wants. Incan has no way to affect
stuck
it.
Down there again.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Could this be the end?
Oh. It's chipped with some ice shards underneath him.
I think she's managed to get out. Where is she right now? She managed to escape the death pit, but
James is
she
staring down from above.
Wow.
He has the advantage of the tower coming into play.
Yeah.
Full purview of the arena.
He wants that meteor kill. He wants the meteor. He's just waiting. He knows. He's playing with his food. All right, do we have it? Oh! There we go. Woo! James with the swag kill. Ouch. I mean, at that point, what you gonna do? You had to end the round with a meteor if you have that much of an advantage. He didn't even bother to pick. I'm pretty sure the armor was spawned behind him, but he just ignored it.
Didn't need it.
Yep. Who needs armor?
That was a good idea.
That was good, right?
Next is gonna be next up in our lower bracket, quarterfinals.
Okay.
I think. No, not lower bracket. No. Lower bracket round, I guess.
Okay.
It's gonna be Fernando and Sky.
All right, Fernando and Sky. We've seen some good stuff from both of them. Most notably, those two are very slow and steady, so we might see an overtime.
That would be pleasant.
Overtimes are pretty great. I always...
Join the default team.
Okay.
Oh. Gucci. Let's go. Let's get in there.
Yep, was waiting for Fernando to move into spell selection. All right, here we go.
Fernando's picking up Fire Wave and Water Blast.
All right, Fire Wave and Water Blast are two pretty popular spells that go well together.
What's your favorite spell?
Oh, and we see a mirror image pickup.
All
See
right.
how well that does. See how well it treats him. It's Earth Spikes, and we've got 2 meteors. Oh,
All right.
baby. I'm so excited.
I don't think 2 players with Meteor are going to reach overtime. Ooh, nice dodge from Fernando's part. That was a very close Flame Wave. He could also use Water Blast if he wants, but I think he's pretty happy with just dodging at the moment. Sky, on the other hand, is immediately... I was going to say going in for the kill, but I think she's just testing out the double jump, which is a good thing to do. It's a very powerful skill that you always have available.
Oh, using the dash there to get some air.
That was great. Yeah, she's got great verticality. Not as many. There aren't many players like Sky who love to keep herself in the air and rain fire from above.
Verticality in this game is actually very good.
Ooh, Fernando gets his first hit, but it was a harsh one. But it did cost him. That dodge. He would have cost a lot more if he had been hit by that meteor. These two want meteor kills, man. They're going for the jugular.
Another meteor.
One half.
Oh, Fire Wave down. Oh, the Water Blast.
Ooh, there we go. Both players very low on health. This could genuinely go either way. But I think Sky knows that she has the advantage right now, and she is taking out Fernando's cover so she can push in. Wow!
On 5 HP, Fernando manages to both.
It happened again! That happened to Sky against Chelsea. Chelsea was at 10 HP, Sky was at 230, and Chelsea pulled out a win.
Well, he just ate the Fire Wave.
Yeah, Fernando.
And just went for the kill.
Oh, that was glorious.
He won Fire Wave because he was 5 HP over the damage amount.
Yeah. Hello, Malice Prime. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Look at this. Look at half the arena is just normal, and the other half looks like the surface of the moon with like craters everywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say middle school era, but that works too.
That works too.
Middle school.
All right, Fernando making Sky choose between right, left, or center.
Fernando just picked up Grenade.
All right.
Good pickup.
I endorse that choice. Grenade is one of my favorite spells.
I also endorse this choice.
Ooh, that was not the real Fernando. The real Fernando was coming up right behind her. No, it wasn't. He even baited me out. Wow.
He is the god of the mirror image.
Fernando likes creating his own teammates. Sky pushing in for a close range hit. Seems to be working out for her.
Unfortunately, as good as you can be with Mirror Image does not necessarily equate damage.
It's working for him though. He has more health at the moment, and I mean mostly he's just keeping his range, shooting Flame Wave. It doesn't seem to be hurting him. So the tables would have turned very quickly. Look at this poor map. This map is destroyed. I haven't seen a map this bad since Sky versus Chelsea. We just need to... These meteors are everywhere.
Oh no.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, Fernando's starting to eat some Fire Waves.
Yeah, but, oh yeah, you're right.
It's closing in.
Sky's
Going for the
looking
shotgun.
better. Sky has the most health at this point. Surrounded by Fernando's.
Fernando on 50
Oh!
HP, and
That was a pretty decisive comeback from Sky. These two are going into a round 3.
Come on, Fernando. I'm here to cheer you on.
This guy also has a coaching staff.
Wow, look at this. This poor map. There's this lone solitary pillar just chilling here as the entire rest of the map looks desiccated. Fernando immediately runs to it for cover. Shoot some long-range grenades, why not? Grenades actually do technically affect the environment. They leave a very tiny crater, but nothing to shake a stick at.
what's important to note about grenade is it's also proximity based. So
Oh
once
yeah.
you put it down, if someone runs into the AoE, like Sky just did right there,
Right.
You will still take the damage. You
Yeah,
do not have to hit the
grenade is a little scary like that. You'll think it's gone out, but it's still dealing a little bit of residue damage. And that goes for the person who cast it as well. We see
dashing and getting up aggressive.
staying away from the... Uh-oh, Fernando jumping in for it. That is not a mirror image. That is the real deal. Oh, that pillar
Block
hit.
with the pillar!
That was great. Sky's doing a really good job negating damage at the moment. Fernando has created another mirror image, keeping his distance. I'm not sure where he
So
is
low.
at the
He's
moment.
at 100 health.
Oh, man.
Oh, 50. He's one fire wave away from death.
Yeah, well, that's where he was last time. I wouldn't write anything off just yet. Or not last time, the time right before that. Sky knows that she's got this in the bag if she can just keep going for the overkill meteor.
Fernando gets a meteor on
Nice
Sky,
block.
though. It will end the game. She's at 100.
That's true. If either person gets meteored, that's GG. Fernando keeping his distance. Both of them having a tough time keeping an eye on each other. Oh, yeah, he was able... She's going for the wrong one. He's keeping his distance, and she doesn't even know where he is.
He's doing some chip damage.
He's
She's gotten down. She's down. Surrounded by the nose into him.
Wow! Oh, that was insane.
Well played, Fernando.
Completely punctured with the mirror image, and then just landed a glorious meteor to finish it off.
That is some brutal stuff.
Oh, that was harsh.
Can we get some COG champs?
Fernando, that was amazing. Oh, Fernando's led to some great matches so far. Actually, Fernando and Sky. There's no surprise that was a great match right there. Both of those two have very interesting playstyles. I think other people have trouble figuring out. Like, you never know what they're going to do next.
Fernando is pretty much the primary user of mirror image.
I know. That's like his signature spell, and it doesn't work all that often, but when it does, it works.
So just an update of what just happened. Eugene offered Max his hands in respect, and as Max was about to grab it, Eugene pulled away.
Oh, that's harsh. Wow. It's getting intense out
We
here.
have some major smack going on between Max and Eugene in this next lower bracket game.
Teammates in their game development should be noted.
Okay, good to know.
That's right. They are both members of a different capstone. Neither of them work on this game in particular.
Yeah.
They are working on another capstone of our cohort.
Uh-huh. Yeah, a lot of the people playing in this tournament are developers of Forsbreak, that game that we shoutcasted last week. Oh, really? We're going with Eugene Sucks again. You know that didn't work out for the last person to name their lobby that, right?
It also isn't. Eugene isn't spelled correctly either, so.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Feeling too good for Max. Here.
I don't know who this Eugene is that they're talking about. We don't have a Eugene in the tournament. Gaze upon my arena, ye mighty.
And despair?
Not yet. That happens once they start playing.
Oh man, the same loadout of spells on both parties.
All right. So there is a mirror image, but it's not the spell. You see Eugene keeping his distance using Water Blast. Both of them seeming to be content spamming with Flame Wave and countering their opponent's Flame Wave with Water Blast. Or, they seem to be doing the opposite. They Water Blast into Flame Wave. That's a new one.
There's a bit of pillar damage.
Start creating. I'm expecting a lot of terrain this time.
It's important to keep in mind that pillar does do damage.
Yeah, that's true.
There is an AoE around it after it's created that does 100 damage.
Yeah, the last tournament, people were loving using Pillar for the chip, though at the time Pillar did not have a delay on damage.
Pillar did not have a delay on damage and was tick damage instead.
Wow, they're hemming each other off.
Now it's just a flat 100 once.
It's both of them have a Earth, Fire, and Water offensive spells, which is very interesting.
Yeah, it's very balanced.
Ooh, dashing off the Pillar to get close range and aerial superiority. Things are getting a little bit more close range in here, though looks like Eugene pulling back for the moment. They've created so much cover, it's pretty easy for them to pick and choose their battles.
Yeah, I'm waiting for someone to just get aggressive with the Earth Spikes. Oh, here we go! Here's the Earth Spikes!
Wow! You called that one, Angel of Weir. There we are. Alright, Eugene pushing in with an Earth... I mean, both players were chipping the other one, and then when they were at that low health, Earth Spikes is just deadly. If he'd done that earlier in the match, Max would have had more opportunity to counter, but he waited until both players were low on health.
Yep.
Very good play.
I believe it's 50 damage a second. So when you're that low, you have pretty much less than a second to really get out of there before you really feel the pain.
Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think either player has swapped out any of their spells. They've remained doppelgangers of each other.
Nope, they're still doppelgangers.
Apparently they're pretty happy. I expect to see Eugene pull similar strats. Maybe Max
Oh,
is...
I stand corrected. There's a meteor.
Yikes. Both of them down to 350 health. Matching Earth Spikes. It looks like Max's was able to land, but Eugene's was not.
Yeah, Max has picked up the meteor.
All right, Max has gained the advantage and is coming in.
Oh no.
Keeping his distance. So many pillars on the field right now. Oh, there we go.
Max is taking the heat. He might have a meteor, but it's not helping him right now.
Ooh. Oh, so close.
I stand corrected.
Eugene's got to look out. All right, keeping their distance. Destroying this pillar, get it out of the way so they can push in.
Max is at 105 health.
Oh, I think Max...
Oh no!
I think
Takes some Earth Spikes there.
he lost track of where Eugene was. Eugene used the pillar to ramp over Max and then land with the Earth Spikes. Very cool. So I see the particle effect. The armor has actually spawned. I believe either player could definitely benefit from the armor at the top of the tower at this moment.
Max is at 5 HP.
Oh! Uh-oh, 50 to 5. That's one fire away. There we go. Oh, that was great.
Eugene takes it.
Eugene's very good at keeping his damage and dealing like mid-range chip, just to pepper his opponent down. Max had the HP advantage at several points in that fight, but Eugene just didn't let up. I'd say of the two players, Eugene was the one chasing, and Max was the one being chased most of the time. Though certainly not all the time.
Max had a lot of trouble getting control around. That's kind of why Water Blast is so finicky.
Right. So, the prophecy continues. Anybody who names their server Eugene Sucks goes on to lose to Eugene.
Let this be a note. Don't name your server Eugene Sucks.
Yeah, it's not going to work
I
out
won.
for you. Right? Yeah, there we go. Angel of Weird. He showed some RESPCT. What are we going on? Is it Fernando and... James. Fernando and James coming up next. Always a good match when Fernando's involved. I can't wait to see what utility spell he picks.
A little bit of that Earth Sign Amoeba clash.
There we go. Yeah, Fernando is an artist for a game called...
Earth Sign Amoeba.
Unnatural Selection? Oh wait, did they change the name again?
It's Earth Sign Amoeba.
Really?
Or Unstable Selection. That's the name.
I like Earth Sign Amoeba. Somebody should tell them to change it to that.
It's already printed on a banner. It's a little too late.
There we go.
But James is the creative director for that project.
Yeah, and before that their game was called Rogue Life. They've gone through a lot of different names. The video game development process is a fun thing. So, James Morrow is choosing his spells a lot faster than Fernando. But I know Fernando's listening in on me, so I don't want to talk about what they are. I tend to usually talk about what the people at Computer 2 is using, because I don't think Computer 1 can hear us.
We got a storm pickup.
Yeah.
Storm and mirror image.
All right.
James is the
yeah,
one with mirror.
Believe it or not, we're spectating James right now. And,
not Fernando.
Fernando has dash. This is uncharted territory for him.
Both players have meteors, so this will be some fun times. Oh man.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Where's it coming?
He's sleuthed out the real James, but James is using this cover. Oh, fire wave through the cover. I thought James was using the cover. He wasn't. He was baiting with it. All right, Fernando is keeping his distance.
Oh, nice chip with the pillar there.
That was good. That was good. It's always nice to see somebody get hit. James creating an entire boy band of mirror images, and Fernando falls for it. He does not know which one is the real James.
James is taking cover behind the tower.
The platform's a great place to take cover because you'll inevitably get the high ground once it starts rotating up.
Yeah.
There we go. Dodging the flame wave because flame waves are a vertical spell. And you cannot meteor, or at least you're not supposed to meteor on the platform. Let's see what Fernando's doing. I don't think Fernando knows where his opponent is, though he is looking up, so I think he's figured it out.
He sees him.
There we go.
He sleuthed him out, and there's 50 damage.
I don't know if that was the real James.
It was?
It was, you're right, yep. Fernando takes the HP lead. He might have already had it. I haven't been paying too much attention.
Oh, he got baited.
That was not the real James. Fernando realizing that mirror image is a good spell, but it's not quite so fun when the opponent's using it, huh?
It takes it out on James's HP pool.
Yeah, that said, Fernando has a pretty decisive HP plurality right now. He doesn't have that much to worry about, and I think he can figure out which one of those two is the real James. But James is so far away that he can't really effectively flame wave him, and he's got Water Blast to counter.
Oh, he ends up beating his own.
All right. James just needs to keep getting these hits, and also he has the Hail Mary Meteor. If he can land a Meteor, this match will become a lot more one-sided. All right, Fernando. I don't know if Fernando was looking the right way. Uh-oh, he saw the real James shoot a spell. He knows which one's real. You know, actually, I think
James is retreating.
Of all people, Fernando is probably the best at sleuthing out mirror images.
What a pillar!
That was such a good pillar.
5 HP.
Oh man, he just needs to deal scratch damage at this point.
However, James manages to counter with the storm.
Oh, the long range
And
pillar.
what with the pillar!
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's giving me flashbacks to the last tournament. Pillars to chip were so popular back then. All the way up into the grand finals, people were doing that. But you don't see it as much anymore because you actually have to have good anticipation of where your opponent is going, and Fernando has it.
Oh boy. Oh boy. We have 2 mirror images.
All right.
Everyone's got mirror images.
Wow, this should be fun.
I am excited.
Fernando has his one true love back. Here we go.
Oh.
James has realized that we have mirror images on the field and responds in kind. I believe punked out. That was not a real James. Fernando keeping cover. You can't really keep cover from Flame Wave, but he's doing it. James is doing it. Uh-oh.
James is using his own fire wave to block vision and move up.
Ooh, dangerous. James does a cool thing where he shoots 3 mirror images, but then is one of them, so that, I don't know, I'm actually not sure why you do that. Never mind. But he's keeping a good job. I was like, I'm sure I'll come up with a reason that's a good strat, but then I didn't. Do you see James pause? He's like, shoot, there's 2 of them. Which one's the real Fernando? There we go.
Fernando, please stand up.
He managed to knock... He managed to knock James off the platform.
Getting some chip damage in with the pillar.
Take the middle ground. Oh, that was so close. That would have been so harsh. I don't think either player has managed to land a Meteor despite both of them having Meteor every one of these fights. Alright, keeping over there.
A little bit of a camera look-see through what's underneath the arena.
A little scary. Teach you that you don't want to be down there.
Turns out lava is bad for your feet.
As Chelsea discovered.
Along with the rest of you.
No offense. Alright, both players seem content to keep their distance and just completely demolish this map. Like, see where they both are. We have, so it looks like James
is climbing the tower and Fernando is stuck on the ground.
Yeah, so James is gaining the high ground right now. Fernando is creating friends for himself.
Fernando's trying to drop the meteors down on him.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work, but it did. It worked for James against Sky. So, I mean, he can just keep doing it as long as he retains the high ground. This play. Ooh.
He's getting pretty accurate with this.
Oh
no!
Oh,
he takes 50 damage.
He got the hit off. James definitely has the advantage this time, and he needs it. He's down 1-0. He's out for blood. He wants to keep dealing this damage. He doesn't want to lose. Ooh, that was close.
Fernando's at 55.
Very
HP.
close.
2 fire waves away from death. 1 fire wave away from death now.
Uh-oh. Fernando down to 5 hit points. He needs to pull off another upset like he did with Sky.
Someone get this old wizard a cane.
I'm surprised that James isn't using Storm at this point.
Oh. And there it is, the meteor.
James wants to end on them meteors.
Fernando got caught up in the terrain there a bit, it looks like, and the meteor just came down on him.
Speaking of terrain, we're going into a map 3 with the arena looking like this. Good lord. There's so many craters that, like, it's so difficult to see where your opponent is.
It's very beneficial for mirror image pickers.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a grenade pickup.
All right.
James picked up
James busting out the grenade. Can't wait to see how this turns out.
Busting out volcano.
Fernando knew that those were fake. Uh-oh.
The volcano works very similar to Pillar at the end of it.
All right, a little bit more damage. Ooh, he's got to look out. James is laying on these flame waves and just dealing 50 damage a pop. But James is so low on mana right now. Fernando can counter with that.
And they're both sitting right around 300.
I see Fernando has swapped out Pillar for Volcano. Very similar spells, but Volcano deals more damage, is a little bit slower to rev up,
Actually,
and
Fernando swapped out Storm for Volcano.
oh, but
James swapped out Pillar for Grenade.
oh, is that what happened? It was James with the Pillar. Okay, Fernando won at least one round with Pillar. Must have been the round before that. Hello, N. Talavera. This is Fernando and James. They're in very high-ranking losers bracket, right?
Yes.
This is the lower bracket quarterfinals.
It's 50 HP separating these two players.
Yeah, they're so close, and they're both playing it so defensively. But the arena is a little bit easier to understand because these flame waves are destroying so much of the terrain.
I will say that the grenade pickup here is a little bit odd considering how passive they both play.
Yeah.
Grenade tends to only really work well when you start getting up in someone's face.
Fernando's managing to see these mirror images. I don't think they're working. It's also notable. Joey's here, but he's not in the match. Joey is going to be in the semifinals coming up.
Hi, mommy.
Joey is doing great, though. He hasn't lost yet.
Now, our current residing world champion of Major League Magic.
All right, let's see things from James' perspective. He's moving around a lot more. He has a beat on his opponent. Neither player getting much use out of mirror image so far. But
well, Fernando's at 50 HP. It's almost over. But
ooh, there we go.
James.
James has just been so patient. It's difficult. I think James is just doing a better job at long range.
It's like a cat and mouse game.
Not sure why his mirror images got destroyed so quickly.
It looks like they get destroyed whenever they touch the meteor.
Okay, I could believe it. Something to know. And then this arena is so pockmarked that there are a lot of different places that the mirror image can get destroyed.
It's actually made it a lot more ineffectual.
James is doing a good job countering these long-range flame waves while not having his own be countered. He sees
Fernando's
the real
trapped.
Fernando.
He's trapped in the little area.
I think
Sneaks
James
his
is
way out.
addicted to these meteor kills, man. Like, he hasn't been punished yet for it, but he just has to hit him with like grenade or. I'd be using a lot more grenade if I were Fernando.
And there it is.
There we go.
A fire wave to end the game.
James just didn't let up. That was good play from both teams. And actually, if I can, overtime had started. You see that the arena was starting to shrink. We almost got into the lava area, which is my favorite. I love overtime as the arena starts shrinking and forcing the players in. All right.
Alright, I'll take my leave.
You're going to get your wish, N. Talavera. Joey is in the next match. He's going to be playing against my co-caster, Angel of Weir, who also goes by the nickname Jay-Z.
I'm voting for Jay-Z mostly because I can't beat Joey.
Okay, sounds good to me. Do you want to jump in and be co-caster, Ben? Okay. Hello, everybody. This is Ben. Ben is currently the second best player in the world, having runner-up. He was the runner-up of our last tournament. Hello, Ben. Hello. Do you have to restart? They're rebooting the server.
Yeah, I figured that. So I'll be facing Jason in the next match.
All right.
Not sure whether I'll win that one, but I'll do my best.
We look forward to seeing it. What do you know anything about Jason's strategy?
He has one very effective strategy with almost no counters.
Interesting. I'll be interested to see that.
Yeah. He picked the most currently, as of this tournament, overpowered combination of spells.
Could you just use it back at him?
And then he throws Meteor and just good measure.
Okay.
Basically what he does is he picks Flame Wave to counter Earthspikes, Water Gun to counter Flame Wave, and then Earthspike to deal damage when he's close. And then that just wins most matches.
Oh, that's exciting. I can't wait to see it. Versus Odds is rooting for Joey. Good for him. Joey is the right person to root for, in my opinion. He has a very good track record in this game.
Joey is better than me, so I'm hoping Jay-Z wins, so I don't have to face him later on.
I could believe it, and I do have to side with my co-caster, Angel of Weir. We casters have to look out for each other.
All right.
Gaze upon this pristine arena. How beautiful it looks.
Yeah, let's see how long it lasts.
It will not look good for long, especially with these two very aggressive players.
Yeah. Jay-Z really is pretty fond of grenades, from what we've seen.
Yep, Jay-Z has chosen to spec into grenade. Both players have spec into grenade,
He
which
actually
I am
picked
not
Nature's
surprised.
Ball? That is very surprising to me.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that pans out. Joey is sticking for the high ground, which is good because grenade has arc. It's a lot tougher to hit people with grenade if they're on the tower.
I found out the hard way that do not use grenade against people who are on the tower if you are not on the tower.
Okay, I could believe it. Jay-Z ramping himself up with a mountain. Shooting some long-range ice shards. Not getting much use out of it, but really,
Joey's
interesting.
very fond of lightning bolt, the precision attack.
Yeah, so Joey's just peppering down with the grenades from long range, I see. But this time, Jay-Z wants to try using the tower. A very good strat. Uh-oh. Maybe dashed a little far there. But I think Nature's Wall can be used to push yourself through. Yeah, there we go.
All the best spells to actually shield from, which are fire spells, walls don't have.
Yeah, that's true. Joey has managed to regain the high ground, and I think he's going for that armor, if I had to guess. And he has picked up armor. Joey remains the only player in this tournament to use the armors. They spawn up there, and they are quite powerful. But we'll have to see. Uh-oh.
Yeah, armor's difficult to get to now.
That combo, he comboed Pillar into Grenade. It did a really good job, but this isn't over yet by a long shot.
No, definitely not.
Jay-Z using the long-range grenades, channeling his inner demo man.
Looks like Joey has decided to go, or at least wanted to go into the middle.
Yeah, he's more than content to keep this going. He definitely has the health advantage, having 10 times as much health as his opponent. Oh! A long-range snipe with, was that Lightning Bolt? Lightning Bolt is our only hit scan spell. So what's cool about Lightning Bolt is that if you have good aim, you can hit somebody from very far away, as Joey just demonstrated.
It cannot be blocked except by maybe Earth Spikes. Never tried it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if those two can block. Lightning Bolt is not that popular, but I believe it would be very popular among players who like sniping and that sort of thing. Okay, Earth Spikes does not block it.
Earth Spikes does not block it. So Lightning Bolt is only limited by the caster's aim. Admittedly, small hitbox, but if you can land it.
Uh-oh, I think Joey just hit him with, I want to say, a grenade. Did he just pick up another armor? Good lord.
Maybe.
He didn't even get much. He didn't get much use out of it, but he denied Jay-Z the armor. I don't think he picked that armor up because he needed it. He is not hit in this round, and
Not looking good for Jay-Z.
it's not over yet. We've seen people come back from tougher situations.
Oh man, that was a good hit on Jay-Z.
But not much tougher. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Jay-Z keeping his distance.
Had a better comeback once.
It was so cool.
That was something to see.
Yeah, but Joey is showing why he's the reigning champion of Major League Magic at the moment.
He's out grenading the grenade guy.
The caster faux pas, use the old beta name. Here we go. Keeping it around. Lots of grenades from both players. Joey is content to take his time. He knows that he basically only needs to hit with anything, and then that'll be the end of the round. But that means that because he's taking his time, Jay-Z can set up the arena to his liking. And I see another armor has spawned in the center, so I believe if I were Jay-Z, I'd go for that.
Of course.
Joey is not in a situation to counter that armor, so I think Jay-Z can get there relatively uncontested as soon as this platform goes up. Oh! So Joey was waiting. Joey knew that Jay-Z was going to go for the armor and just waited patiently. That was harsh.
That was match. All right, I think I'm up against Jason.
Nice.
I do not have confidence I will win, but I will do my best.
Thank you for casting with me, Ben. We look forward to seeing you play Jason in the next round. So Joey is going to move on to, I want to say that's the finals at this point. So Joey is going to be in the finals. He has a chance at retaining his title as the best player in Mage Brawl. Is this Ben versus Joe? No, I'm sorry. Is this Ben versus Jason? I'm still figuring out for sure. It looks like the next round is indeed going to be Ben versus Joey. So we're going to see. I'm sorry, not Ben versus Joe. Ben versus Jason. We have a lot of people starting with the letter J in this tournament. But yeah, Joey did such a good job with those grenades, and more importantly, he's the only player in the tournament who is using armor. We see armor spawn up there and the other players forget about it. And not only does Joey use the armor to pick it up and actually use it, We also saw in that last game that he picked up the armor even though he didn't need it, just to deny his opponent armor. And then later, when the armor spawned a third time, he lied in wait, knowing that Jay-Z was going to go for the armor. So Joey is so good at at manipulating the map, and I don't even mean the environmental adjustment spells. It's just outthinking his opponent, knowing where his opponent is going to go, and it's why he's such a pleasure to watch. And so is this? We have the next round is going to start soon. The players are choosing their spells at the moment. A lot of crossover in what spells they've chosen to go with. We're going to see things from Ben's perspective. Both players are using dash, and Jason is both of these players are mostly keeping their distance. I've been told that Jason apparently has a very powerful combo, so I'm going to keep my camera on Jason for the moment to see it. He's dashed into earth spikes to get some chip damage, which was very powerful. That is true. Ben is down to half HP. So it looks like people are right. The other one, Ben. Yeah, Ben and Jason. Jason is indeed, he's dashing into earth spikes and comboing a lot of damage. Oh man, look at how low Ben is already. He's gonna have to keep his distance. I heard that, I mean, he's got Fire Wave and Blast. I don't think I've even seen him use it. He probably just has Water Blast to counter Fire Waves. I've never seen Fire Wave last this long in the meta. Last game, everybody kind of figured out Fire Wave and stopped using it. Hello, I have Joey here in the co-caster seat with me. Great match last round.
Thank you. That was fun. Although Jay-Z was low.
That shouldn't matter.
We had a bit of server lag there. I'm not sure if we're going to count that.
That should be a rematch.
Yeah, who decides that?
Ahmed, I guess.
What happened?
There's a huge lag spike and then he lost.
He wins.
Just restart.
He wins.
Oh, he won? Or whatever. It was a huge lag spike.
Just restart.
We restarting?
Restart?
Wait.
Okay. I don't believe the observer has a way
Okay,
to...
well, whatever. We'll just play again and not count the first round.
Oh, just restart.
Restart?
Yeah, just restart.
Alright, because of a lag spike, we're going to redo that match. Jason had a slight advantage that round, but Ben still had a pretty healthy amount of HP. I wouldn't say that Jason got robbed by any chance, and he can definitely just
He was also
recombo.
lagging.
Yeah, all the players lagged, and there's nothing fun. Especially in this is the semifinals for the winners bracket, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a big game. We want to make sure that there's no lag. I believe BVJ is the match that we're jumping into.
That makes sense.
All right, so Ben had a little brief opportunity to experience Jason's strat. He didn't appear to have anything to say to it, because he's right. A number of people, including you, have told me that Jason has a very powerful combo.
You know, I feel like I know he can probably hear me talking right now, but he may have changed like what his loadout was from what was really good to something that's subpar.
Just
Stopping, he stays with, like, he wins at this and stays with it, because then I feel really confident. His other combo is way better.
Yeah, well, we look forward to seeing you fight whoever wins this match, right?
Yeah. Well, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, isn't no? I think I have to fight somebody from the losers bracket first. Like whoever wins.
Nope.
No?
You'll fight. It'll be winners finals.
Okay.
Whoever wins the winners finals stays for the grand finals. And then
Are you
whoever
guys
loses goes down to the
default
loser
rounds?
So James here, he made a good point. Was that on the second round of our match, he was oriented the wrong way, and the tower's on a global timer, so I was able to get the armor really early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that actually gave me an unfair advantage in which I don't know how much health I had. At the end,
Interesting.
so less than 200, but without the armor, he should have won that round, and I got it.
What makes you think he would have won the round though? Because you were dealing so much damage.
I got the armor, and he broke my armor and did damage to me, and that together was more than my health.
It was more than his health.
Oh,
Theoretically,
okay.
I could have won.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so it kind of depends on who would have gotten the armor if,
Okay.
Yeah.
So make sure the developers know that we have a
they know.
we have a survey to fill out after the tournament. We definitely appreciate anything. Speaking of which, this is going on pretty heavy. Actually, both teams are relatively tied at the moment. Ben doing a good job keeping his distance.
One thing I've noticed is that there seems to be a very lack of use of Ice Shard. It's very interesting. I feel like I'm one of the few players that picks it.
Yeah.
Incan used it a lot, but not to great effect.
Yeah, Ice Shard is not the best, but it's really good because everybody loves using Flame Wall, which is really not that great of a stuff.
This is the first time I've seen a player use Storm routinely to counter Flame Wave.
It actually, I don't think Storm breaks the Flame Wave.
They're using Water Blast to counter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Storm is a
must have
great
been
spell that
sometime.
people don't use.
I would agree with that sentiment.
I think Jason's going for that armor. He wants that armor. I don't blame him. he didn't want to accidentally fall, and I don't. That would suck.
That is 3 instances of damage.
Ooh, wow.
So that will eat 1 meteor shot for nothing.
Yeah,
It
so
will take no damage.
no matter how much damage, the armor will block it. So it's really good against high damage spells like Meteor. And there's one.
If you have the yellow armor and you stand on top of a pillar and just nature's nature's energy, like that would be a really overpowered strat. If you have the yellow armor, though.
Oh, that would be
Very good
cool.
point.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, that would require a lot of setup, but it'd be pretty great.
And luck.
Also relies on them not having fire
Yeah.
to knock you off.
Jason has no terrain creation spells, so he was stuck under there until the platform went up, and I think Ben took that opportunity.
Gets a nice hit with the storm now.
Ooh, yeah. I feel like Ben's been having a hard time capitalizing, because Jason has been put in bad situations on occasion, but Ben is never really in a position to capitalize on that.
That is sitting at 55 HP. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see things. Ben is he's juking left and right, using his water blast to counter. Jason seems to be going for the long range pokes, but knowing Jason, he's not going to do that forever.
Not even caring about the tower.
Oh!
Lightning bolts.
The hit scan. Harsh. All right. So we're at 1-0.
A little hot on the collar there.
Yeah, all right. We're going to see.
Overkill.
All right, so we see both players are swapping out a couple of spells. Jason is bringing in Meteor in lieu of Lightning Bolt, the spell he just used to win the round with. And then Ben's making a couple more large suggestions. He's making bigger changes. I think he swapped out 2 different spells. Looks like we're going to go... Oh, double Meteor. Both players have Meteor.
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, so Ben's using like.
Whoa!
Right
Did
at
he?
the start.
Yikes! That was
Swag.
wasting no time. And he's going in for the kill, but he left the platform to do that, which means Ben can get to the armor.
However, it was kind of worth it. He was able to take 100 more HP off of Ben.
Oh, Ben barely escaped that meteor. Oh, he's
Taking some chip
lucky.
damage from the earth spikes.
I think he's trying
down
to-
100 health.
If he can stay alive long enough and get to that armor, then he's got a shot at this.
I don't think Jason's gonna let him. And no, he does not.
That was brutal. Wow.
I think that Ben switching to Lightning Bolts is a mistake. That's a spell that it's honestly best only in the first round when the terrain isn't messed up.
Okay.
And it's very hard to hit and has like a 5-second cooldown. So it's very unforgiving if you don't hit with it.
It's like a sniper rifle. I can see that. And then in this particular fight, Jason was just in his face the whole time.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess Joey, you will be fighting Jason in the grand finals, right?
Winners final.
In the winners final.
Yeah, Joey will be fighting Jason in the winner bracket finals.
The biggest and most prestigious. The winner of that round is the best, is the highest ranking player in Major League Magic at the time.
Until they still have the grand finals after.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, so we've got winners bracket finals. The loser of that plays in the loser bracket finals, and then it goes back to the grand finals afterwards. And I'm gone again.
All right. Good luck in your game, Jay-Z.
Rematch.
Who versus who? You versus...
Eugene. It's a rematch from the first round.
Oh, sweet. So, we did not cast it because it was on the other set of computers, but Jay-Z and Eugene have fought once before. I believe Jay-Z was the one who ended up winning, and they are having a rematch right now, just due to the way that our bracket is turning out. So I look forward to seeing what the two of them do. Jay-Z has some very good tricks up his sleeve, and he has shown he's had a very dominating performance against every player except Joey that he's fought against. So I'm excited to see what Jay-Z ends up doing. E versus J. Because I have I have to wait until they're in the spell selection. Because if I'm in the choose players, it hiccups. So that's why there's a little bit of a delay between there being a 2 out of 6 and me joining the server.
I'm so confused. Is the armor on a global timer or a round timer?
We're gonna gaze at the map from up here. Gonna stand up here in the place where only casters dare to tread. And let's get this round started. Jay-Z is pushing in. Interesting. We're actually gonna see things from Eugene's perspective because I want to see some high quality hooks. Hook is one of my favorite spells in the game, but I don't see anyone using it as much because not only can you use it like Roadhog and grab people and drag them towards you, you can use it as a grappling hook. And so I really like Hook. At the moment, he's not really used Hook to any great effect, but neither player has managed to damage the other. And he is attempting to use Hook to pull Jay-Z closer, but at the moment, both players are dealing chip damage. And Jay-Z was able to get away from that pillar. Ooh, countering the grenade with a Water Blast. Very good moves on Eugene. Eugene expecting Jay-Z to circle around, and because of that, Jay-Z is keeping his distance, hiding behind these mountains. And I don't know if Eugene has managed to keep an eye on where he is. Okay, so Eugene is attempting to make it to the top of the tower, which in my opinion is a very good move. Jay-Z so far is just managing to deal the chip damage, and he sees that Eugene is down underneath the pillar, and so he's just going to keep peppering damage in there. Loses a bit of health, but it was worth it. Eugene is down to 12 HP. And so Eugene keeping his distance, trying to use a Water Blast, but Jay-Z managed to stay out of the way, and he hooks into an Ice Shard. Ouch.
That actually happened.
I don't know if Jay-Z intended for that to happen, but we're going to pretend that he did, because having your opponent hook himself into your pre-planted Ice Shard is pretty metal. Both players immediately jumping in. I don't think anyone swapped out a spell or anything. So we're just going to immediately start. Jay-Z is going for the platform. Eugene is letting the platform run away with it. So Jay-Z, please ignore what your eyes are telling you. He's actually on top of the platform right now. And Eugene is at the bottom. Eugene doesn't have any spells to get up there. Earth Spikes, Pillar, and Water Blast, those are all, like, ground spells. So Jay-Z has the undisputed high ground until he dropped off the pillar.
There are, in fact, no good spells to get up there, actually, ever since the old spell Bubble was taken away.
Yeah, but what about Hook? I've always thought Hook could be, if you could hook the platform.
It doesn't have very long range.
It isn't long enough to get all the way up.
So if it's
You got like Pillar into Hook, maybe.
Yeah.
But that's like 2 of your spells for a mobility tool. I can totally see why nobody does that. But that being said, Jay-Z has not been hit. Doing a very good job dodging. Oh my god, what happened there? What did he get hit by? He lost half his health. It was.
I'm tempted to say that was a grenade, but it usually doesn't do that much damage.
I think they both grenaded each other, because both of them took a bunch of damage, but Jay-Z definitely still has the advantage. Running through these little canals that they've created in the field. Oh, Eugene must have dodged that pillar somehow. I'm not sure how he did it, and he's keeping his distance now because Jay-Z has the undisputed advantage at the moment. He's hiding. He's keeping away from those grenades, which is a very good call because any amount of damage, and Jay-Z has this in the bag. Eugene keeping his distance, but Jay-Z is pushing forward. He manages to get out of that and deal some damage. Eugene is basically equalizing this match. If he can just do another one of those. Oh, no. Eugene's luck ran out.
Take a survey.
And that is a double win for Jay-Z. And you know, the actual reason he won was because he didn't name the server Eugene Sucks. That was actually the real strat there.
Eugene's a sleeping bear.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Hey, good job, Jay-Z. That was awesome.
Why, thank you.
So are you currently in the lead in the losers bracket?
I will be in the...
Or I'll take the title of creative director away.
I guess... Yeah, this is like the pre-finals.
Okay.
Basically, whoever wins, it's gonna be James Moreau versus Ben, and then that'll decide the loser bracket finalists.
And then the winner of the losers
The winner
bracket?
will fight the loser of the winner bracket finals, and then
Okay.
we can take a photo and we can put that up later for.
Okay. And then we queue into Ben versus James, I'm assuming.
Yes, I would assume so too, because that is Ben versus James.
Alrighty. We're just waiting for them to enter the spell selection screen. I know I've said it 100 times, but take a look at this very beautiful looking arena and enjoy the look while it lasts. Though that being said, thinking of James versus Ben, neither of them have neither of them come to mind of people who destroy the arena that much. To be honest, James usually flattens the arena and then uses long range hits, and Ben's more of a wild card. So we'll have to see. But I think it's quite possible that this arena will come about looking relatively unscathed.
All right, we see a lot of fire spells getting picked up here.
Yeah.
Meteor, Pillar.
Yeah,
Fire wave.
James going for a lot of terrain creation spells, I see. Right, Ben wasting no time using Storm. I like Storm personally. The Ice Shard is stuck on a non-existent mountain, so nobody touched that. James is using his trademark hide really far over here spell and just keep hitting people, and it works. I mean, I'm not even dissing it. But Ben, who likes playing
has a
more,
lock on him.
ooh,
Takes 50 damage though. Very close.
yeah. I mean, I've seen Ben take a flame wave he didn't have to by being too slow on the water blast more than once.
Oh,
If I were
another 50 there.
if I were Ben, I'd work on countering flame waves with water blasts. That's something he needs to get better at. He's a great player, and he's currently the second ranked player in Major League Magic.
Takes some nice chip damage from the pillar.
Nice.
They're riding.
I think James is staying on the player. He wants the high ground, especially. This is James. He's going
What
for the
a
meteor.
grenade!
Oh,
Nice hit!
that was an amazing grenade.
Kobe.
And the armor has not spawned yet, but I think James is more than content to wait. See what Ben is doing. Ben is waiting. As Ben told us last round, there's not much to do if a player is up there. You just kind of have to wait, because you can't really get up there. He has no environmental creation spells whatsoever.
Yeah, one reason I do pick the Ice Shard over a lot of other spells is because you can fire and try to chip away at someone that lands up there.
Oh, that's a good call. You're right, because Ice Shard can go up there.
And if you're cheeky with it, you can even get it on the platform, so that way they're limited in where they can run around up there. Oh, James taking a lot of damage. James is down!
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Oof, Storm and Fire Wave and a whole bunch of shenanigans.
Wow,
there.
how did Ben pull that off?
It's a mixture of Fire Wave, Grenade, and Storm.
He did a really good job. I mean, I thought James was in a really good position because he had the tower. Ben had no way to actually damage him up there. So James could but I mean, the tower does eventually come down. And then I guess at that point, Ben just had some really good combos.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not wasting time, the next round has started. These players like playing long range, so I'm not surprised that they're really far away from each other. James was hitting a little bit of damage.
They're getting up in each other's faces.
Uh-oh.
James came off that. About even now.
Yeah, they're both pretty even. I'd be pretty happy if I were either player. They seem to be fighting at mid-range mostly. I don't blame them.
Looks like Ben took a little bit of shard damage. Look at that.
Ha! James going for a Hail Mary Meteor. Did not end up working.
Secretly the best stuff.
Ooh.
Oh, Fire Wave.
Uh-oh.
But Ben is taking a lot more.
Yeah, James is really good at landing flame waves. Most players can't land them, but for some reason James can just get these flame waves out when nobody else can.
Part of the thing that is tricky with Flame Wave is it does block your own vision when you use it.
Right, okay, that's a good point.
And you can use your own Flame Wave to advance, and that's a very good strategy.
Yeah, this time Ben has the tower. So is the armor just not spawned yet? Because
Nope.
It's been a while.
It is not spawned.
Alright, so it looks like this armor is just taking its sweet time, and Ben is more than happy to wait. No, he's not. He's falling off the platform. I don't know if that was on purpose, but either way...
Ramping up, getting in close. James takes some damage, but so did Ben with the return shot.
Ooh, what? Okay, so both of them took a lot of damage there.
Oh, Ben down to 25.
Yeah, Ben looking the worst for wear, but it's not over yet.
And
he won the last round, so he can afford to lose this and send this to a tiebreaker.
Unfortunately, just 2 ticks of Ice Shards will actually knock him from the game.
But he has managed to gain the high ground.
He's got the high ground again.
James does have Ice Shard and Meteor, 2 spells that you can use to hurt people on the high ground.
So we'll see if he can get some cheeky shots. Oh!
Ben really wants this armor to spawn. I don't blame him. Let's see where James is right now.
That is literally an entire minute.
James is waiting patiently.
Is this fun rate?
Should be 45 seconds.
Yeah, sometimes it's chat.
Oh, Meteor's raining down from above.
James knows that he can just keep spamming meteors because he knows Ben ain't coming back down.
He wants to turn Ben into a dinosaur at this rate.
The
He's already an old wizard.
But the meteors are... I don't think Ben's coming down. Oh, no, here he is.
Oh, here he is.
Alrighty.
He's trying to chip away with Storm from range.
It's working.
Oh! The pillar!
Oh, the pillar. He did manage
Stealth
to...
pillar.
He knocked half of James' health off, but it was at the cost of getting hit by... I want to say that was Storm. Or was that pillar that took it off?
You can see it right there in the corner of your screen.
Alright, so we're going into the tiebreaker round. Both players have 1 win.
Rough stuff, man.
And I said I didn't think this arena would look too destroyed. It's a little worse than I expected, but
I think we sit corrected.
yeah, it's a pretty desiccated arena at this point. And let's see if it's not going to get a little bit
Early
worse.
Storm.
James did go, yeah, early storm. Ben was able to dodge it. James is trying to get rid of some of that cover with Flame Wave. Ben mostly keeping his distance. I see Ben is spec'd into more the close-range Earth Spikes, something that neither player really used, but should have, because they were close together a lot.
Yeah. Eating some Fire Waves, though.
Yeah, Ben is choosing to dash out of the way instead of using a water spell, but see, that's what happens. His mana was too low for the follow-up. See, that's what's great about Flame Wave. It has such low mana, you can spam it.
It's all about burning the other player's mana, and that's kind of why I usually pick Ice Shards as well. It's partially just for that utility, because so many people pick Fire Wave.
James lost a lot of health, but he has the high ground now, and Ben is going to be content to wait. I think James is probably going to hope that armor has finally decided. No, it has not. Armor has continued to not grace our presence. I'm not sure why the armor has punched out for today. Oh, that was close. That was close.
We're doing it's a little bit of bug testing. Yeah,
Oh, that was
for the devs.
Yeah, see, that's what we're doing. James more than content to remain on the high ground and spam meteors, because if he lands a meteor, it's all over.
Yeah, well,
Oh, here we go, close range. James and Ben, I think, Ben had Earth Spikes, but I don't think it hit, because James is still at 155.
he was able to dodge out in time.
Yeah, that mountain blocked.
Oh, Earth Spike.
Oh, wow.
Spicy.
Yeah, Ben just dashed in there with Earth Spikes with a very good close range spell. Also, hello, Kuroid Boy. Thank you for joining in. Hope you're enjoying the server. Hope that you're enjoying the match.
That armor never did spawn.
Yeah.
Alright, Matt puts...
Ben is complaining about how the armor never spawned. He is right. Both players had to fight without it. It was a very close match with a lot of HP lost on both sides.
I wonder that people don't notice the armor, but just never spawns.
Joey and Jason. And then Jay-Z and Ben.
So alright, that'll be me versus Ben next.
Later on in the tournament.
Okay, cool.
I actually
Jay-Z versus Ben.
Wait, is it really?
Skill-based game.
Skill-based game, boys.
Wait, that's a good sign, right? That's, you know.
Yeah, so apparently we're doing something right with our strategizing, because the top 4 seeded players are once again the top 4. So that's a good sign from us, the devs, I think. Hello, do you want to co-cast?
Sure.
Okay. No, it's really easy.
I'm gonna destroy you.
All right, we have 2 co-casters at the moment. We have Joey and Jason, right?
Hello.
Hello. So you 2 are going to fight again, is that right?
Oh yeah, we're fighting after this match.
So at the moment we have Jay-Z versus Ben. They are choosing their spells at the moment. Actually, they have entirely different spells from each other. So oh no, I stand corrected. They have both decided to spec into Grenade, and here we go. Getting this round going. No surprises that Jay-Z has Grenade and Ice Shard. Jay-Z told us last match about how he enjoys Ice Shard because it allows you to deal damage from the ground if somebody is camping the pillar. A very popular strat at this moment.
Yeah, Jay-Z's loadout should win this.
I mean, yeah, it's a possibility. Ooh, wow. No longer. Okay, so that was quick. Did you guys see what he was hit with?
Pillar.
He was hit with Pillar. All right, good call. Yeah, Jay-Z has a very versatile loadout. I mean, Ben's loadout's pretty versatile too. Fire Wave, Water Blast, Grenade, and Storm.
Yeah, the problem with Ben's is that Fire Wave is a complete waste.
Okay, what would you have picked?
At first, Ice Shard, anything else.
I wouldn't put Fire Wave and Grenade together. It's kind
Okay.
of redundant.
Okay,
little
good
bit, yeah.
point. And it looks like you're right. He swapped it out. Now he has Earth Spikes.
Still has Fire Wave, but it's nothing we need.
He's taking so much long-range damage from these grenades. Jay-Z just keeps peppering him. So
He's about to get dropped on.
yeah.
Ooh, that was a really good water hit. And
Yeah.
I hit him with Storm?
Ooh, Ben manages to equalize with some great hits.
Boom. Oh, that's right in time. So that's actually the best counter to Pillar.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I
You
see
can
both
also-
players using dash.
You can also Flame Wave it just before the spikes come out.
All right. So, Ben's trying to keep his distance, but there's so many grenades. He's down to 50 HP, but this could definitely go either way. Because I mean, we've seen him already. He's already taken out. Oh, there we go.
There's the match.
All right. Yeah. No.
That's what I would have expected.
Jay-Z definitely had the arena control for the entire match.
Shards KO.
Yeah.
We should make it stick.
No, good job, Jay-Z.
Okay, now Joey and Jason.
I have the second one better than the first, but I don't know.
That was
What's the name of the server? JVJ. Okay. And this is the winners bracket final.
Yeah, this is winter bracket finals.
So this is the winner bracket final. So the winner of this match is in the grand finals, playing against.
I heard the winner goes to grand final. The loser plays at the losers final.
Okay.
It's a little bit suicidal.
So this is the grand finals of the winners bracket. So,
Winter bracket finals.
Winter bracket finals. Thank you. It's a little tough. The whiteboard's all the way over there. All right, so we're gonna start by specking and seeing what Joey is doing. See Joey, interesting loadout. Brought lightning bolts. Have not seen a lot of lightning bolts this round.
Joey is the primary user of lightning bolt, and he uses it in
Shit,
the first
Joey
round.
just.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Jason,
Holy shit. I mean,
taking
shoot,
it.
what happened
Joey.
there? Damn.
Oh,
You know,
That-
Joey doesn't have anything to counter Flame Wave, does he?
that is how you use Earth Spikes right there. Jason is
Uh-oh.
the preeminent user of Earth Spikes,
Yeah, that was insane. Everybody lost their health so quickly.
and now it's just a battle of who can get that last little damage.
Yeah, see, Jason. Uh-oh.
There it is.
Wow. Oh,
bit
man,
of-
Jason out for blood.
A little bit of payback
Oh, that was intense.
for all that smack talk Joey was putting out earlier. Whew. A little hot on the collar
Yeah.
from all those meteors.
All right, that's 1-0. Jason's favor. Joey's going to have to win both of these 2 rounds.
As Joey has said earlier, he does tend to pick up that lightning bolt first round because it's wide open, it's easier to hit those shots. There's not a lot of cover. I suffered that myself.
Uh-oh. Oh, my God.
Jason, what are you doing?
What even...
What happened?
What?
He just took the man to the cleaners.
Wow. That was so fast.
I just spent everything the same.
You could upload that entire round as a GIF to GIFcat because there's a 15-second limit, but it was that fast. That was
Man,
crazy.
Earth Spikes.
Well,
Keep your distance from Jason.
Well, that was a very unceremonious drop out of the tournament for our reigning champion. Oh, you're still playing? Okay. Yep. So Joey is going to be playing in the finals of the losers bracket. So if he's able to win this one, I believe he gets to take on the winner of the winners bracket. So we might actually just have a straight rematch here. Oh, what's the name? What's the name of the server?
JZ.
Okay.
Yeah, you might want to switch out the mouse. That one's really bad.
Yeah, I know. I have one. You have a bigger mouse.
Just take it from another computer.
It's not this. It's little tiny. What's yeah, meaty mouse.
It's like hypersensitive.
Oh, it's hypersensitive.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like sensitive lights.
Oh, like
As the stakes get higher, the players start blaming the mice. The mouse that has been serving throughout this entire tournament is suddenly inadequate, and we have to swap it out for a new mouse.
Other matches were easy.
Okay, fair enough.
You can't hit a lightning bolt with that mouse.
Okay, I can believe it. Yep, when the stakes get this high, it's important that that both players feel comfortable with what they're doing. Welcome back, Jason. Congratulations. That was a stellar performance. What did you do on that second round? It was so fast.
I have absolutely no idea.
It was
Basically, both players just gets in the corner, spin
Yeah.
everything. I came out top. That's it.
Yeah. It was so wow. I've never seen a match go that quickly. It was insane. I have a feeling we're not going to be seeing any overtimes for the rest of this tournament. All right, clicking into the tournament thingamajigger. We are getting this thing ready. They are choosing their spells at the moment. Both players taking a lot longer than normal. Like these two usually know what they're going to go for, but they're trying to outthink each other. They want to know what is my opponent going to use. Other than grenade, we both know they're probably both going to have grenade because it's JZ versus Joey. So we'll have to see. So there's actually a lot of crossover between their two loadouts. I see both of them choosing to spec into grenade, pillar. All right, here we go. JZ creating some cover for himself. Ooh, and see, like he said before, Joey likes using lightning bolts in the first round because there's not that much. The arena hasn't been destroyed. A lot of flat land. You can actually get those hits off. He has not yet gotten those hits off. Dashing over the mountains, shooting some long-range grenades, aren't able to hit them, and neither player has taken damage yet. They are both very aware that they need to win this so that they can move on to the grand finals, I believe. So both players choosing to spam grenades, making use of what little cover they have to great effect. Jay-Z manages to draw first blood with a second hit. Oh, you gotta look out for Jay-Z with those grenades. Do you see how he pre-fires grenades? He's like, Joey has a 1 in 2 chance of going this way out of cover and then just hitting him.
Yeah, absolutely. Jay-Z is really good at the grenades. And according to Joey too.
Jay-Z has the high ground. Might be. There's no armor spawned yet, but there's nothing wrong with the high ground. Joey does not have a... Oh, he has lightning bolt. You can hit people with that. Oh, and he did. He equalized with a long-range lightning bolt snipe. You can tell that Joey plays CS:GO with a shot like that. Oh, there's like a no man's land back there. And it looks like this time Joey is choosing to take the high ground. I believe, yeah, Joey shot that pillar and Joey has managed to take the HP advantage away from Jay-Z. Both of them keeping their distance. I mean, maybe we will have an overtime if they're going to keep this far away from each other. Ooh.
They're taking it really
very slowly. There's about 200 HP for each. Joey dashes out of Jay-Z's pillar. Does not want to start taking damage from that. I want to get an aerial shot. Oh! Ooh, what happened? Joey just took a lot of damage. I mean, we see Jay-Z is trying to fall off.
There was 2 grenades.
Oh, man. So Joey had 2 grenades on the ground. Jay-Z thought there was only 1, thought he could tank the damage. He could not. So Joey now has the advantage. What do you think about that, Jason?
Well, this is still a really close match, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
We saw how Jay-Z performed with the grenade and ice jar spam.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to counter with that.
Do you think either of them are going to swap out their spells, like make changes?
I wouldn't think so. They're doing basically exactly the same spells.
Yep, I could believe it. And here we go. Sorry about that. Jay-Z is taking a bit of damage. Joey is on the high ground, starting things off with a bang, or multiple bangs with these grenades. I don't think either of them changed out their spells at all.
Yes, Joey changed to Water Blast.
He did? Oh, so he did. You are right. Yeah, that makes sense. He says that he does that.
Yeah. Now, the terrain has become much more complicated. The shock is not doing much now.
Right, definitely. And Jay-Z is not looking too hot right now. Joey definitely wants to make it to that grand final. He is waiting patiently. Let's see where Jay-Z is, what he's doing. Oh, interesting. Oh man, I don't think Joey knows where Jay-Z is. Oh, that was great, and it worked. It worked. He got some damage off of that.
Okay, there's no armor in this game.
Joe's probably still wondering where that armor came from.
In this game. This is ridiculous.
Once again, the armor has not spawned. I mean, Joey has the health advantage. And this time he sees Jay-Z coming, but Jay-Z was able to get off before the grenade reached the station. Oh, there's grenades everywhere. Just blink out of there, Joey. It's not worth it. Look at this arena. You can't even see anything. This place looks like the Himalayas.
That is why sometimes fire helps.
Neither of them have any environmental destruction spells, so all of these pillars that are being created are not going anywhere. This is so... Two lone Sherpas gaze at each other from across the arena. Jay-Z, oh my gosh, Jay-Z equalized to an insane degree. Suddenly, Joey's on the run. Oh my gosh, did you see that?
That's a good pillar box.
Yeah, that was amazing. Jay-Z used Ice Shard to bait him off the pillar and then combo him in, I'm sorry, yeah, just combo into a new pillar. It's 1-1, Joey.
Hope y'all ready for this.
All right, look at this map for a second. This is the stupidest map. I wonder, like, if they don't pick another destruction spell, they're just going to be adding to this crazy map.
I think that's the charm of this game. Every spell has its purpose.
I know it's so cool. Like, you know, who'd think this was coming? Sometimes you get people like James who destroys the map, and then you have this really flat land. James would have like a field day here. He could destroy these. He could destroy all these pillars.
Here it goes.
And here we go. We're pushing in. I think Jay-Z has kept everything the same. Joey has spec'd into Fire Wave because he's done fighting in Nepal and he wants to get this place a little visible. Oh, he's picked both Fire Wave and Nature's Energy. He is just busting through. Oh, because he knows that Jay-Z is going to pull that pillar nonsense again. And he says, no, you're going to meet me on the ground. Joey just patiently taking his time cutting down this crazy map that they've created. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Jay-Z's dodging and running, but Joey keeps it on. Interesting. Did you see? Oh, he dealt so much damage so quickly. Uh-oh, can he get out? Oh, yeah, he got out. He has 2 destruction spells. Jay-Z's the one. No. Oh, man. Oh, it's so close.
You guys are like 1 hit away from
Whoever gets the next hit is probably going to win.
No! I'm scared.
Oh, this is terrifying. Is Jay-Z going to knock Joey out of the loser bracket finals and therefore the grand finals? Joey's not sure where Jay-Z is, and I'm not going to say anything because I don't want him to listen to me. Oh, that was so close. Oh, that was close too. Oh.
No. Oh, got him. No.
I think Jay-Z is on the offensive right now, and I think Joey is feeling the heat.
This match has been
Oh man. Joey managed to get a hit, but it's not enough. At this health, anything other than death.
That is a really
Wow. That was insane. Absolutely amazing play from both players there. That could have genuinely gone either way, and that's actually the first time I've seen a player use Nature's Energy to that effect. I mean, that worked because both players were so low on health that I just forgotten that Joey had Nature's Energy. He basically used it as a long-range sniping tool. It's so dangerous to use Nature's Energy because it roots you in place, but as Joey showed, it can be very effective.
I made too many mistakes earlier, which is why.
So I believe at the moment we're about to have the grand finals. Joey has clawed his way back into the grand finals.
Yes.
So who is it? Jason versus Joey for the grand finals?
Yep. Jason versus Joey for the grand finals. They're gonna do they're gonna do a BO3 of BO3s.
Can I say, Angel of Weird, that was a great match, and
I'm a little disappointed in myself, but I'm glad I was able to bring it back in the second one. There was some hype there.
Oh man, no, you had him on the ropes. He stunned all of us with his use of Nature's Energy. I don't think any of us were expecting that.
I did not expect that pick, and it was actually quite. I could punish it with Grenade.
Yeah.
But it was still very, very good because I didn't have. There was so much left in the arena, so many different things that I was almost pinned against a lot of walls frequently. That's why you saw me at the end trying to use Pillar to jump over the beam effectively.
Right. Definitely.
What I should have done earlier is I should have tried to close in the gap and then tried to kill. Well, I had the advantage. I was just
the pressure because you were low on health too. You were scared to push in there because who wants to push in on Joey?
Exactly. I would be pushing in on someone with Fire Wave.
Are you guys playing?
It'd be JVJ.
Guys, I don't see it.
There it is.
JVJ?
It's JVJ. Just pick that one. It should be good.
Wait, I need to grab that.
Oh, sorry. I saw Joey like literally playing, and I thought that they'd like lightning blitzed into the grand finals. But guys, I need to cast this. So, Joey's going and grabbing water. I don't blame him. That was an intense match.
I should have had some water. That would have been smart to do. I didn't bring any.
I brought water. You can have some of my water if you want. There's not much left though.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I will say I'm very satisfied because last time I was taken out of the tournament by Ben and sat in third. So this time I was able to beat the person who kicked me out.
And be set in third.
Also, last time I knocked Jason out in about the span of a minute, so if I went against Jason, I probably would beat him.
Right, there we go.
Throwing some shade. Jason.
You have nothing left after you do it.
So this is the grand finals. Are we doing best of 3, best of 3? Or?
Yes.
Okay. So both players have elected to do best of 3, best of 3.
So this is
they
this
want
is effectively map 1. We only have one map, but this is map 1.
Well, yeah. There are many maps like it, but this one's one. Let's see what's going on. Interesting loadout choices from both. Notably, neither of them have picked up grenade.
Joey is going up with his standard lightning bolt first round. I will say it's very effective.
Yeah, no, Joey is probably the best player for using lightning bolt in this match. Certain players have signature spells. Can I say that your signature spell is grenade?
Probably.
I love watching you using grenade.
I would say that lightning bolt is definitely Joey's. Even though he only uses it in round 1, it's incredibly effective. I think the best counter for it is Nature's Wall, but it's risky to pick that since it's pure utility. It just brings up a wall in front of you.
And he's got to look out because Lightning Bolt is a long-range spell, and Jason is all about comboing close-range spells. It's brutal.
I agree. We watched this match already in the winners bracket finals.
Yeah.
Jason pretty much obliterated Joey in the span of 3 minutes.
Right?
Just both games.
Yeah.
Done.
Both players playing very passively. I don't blame them. There's a lot on the line. Neither player has managed to take damage yet, and both of them are being very careful with their mana. Joey is hit for the first time, losing 100 health.
Here's Jason.
And here it comes. Here comes the wombo combo.
But he's still in. Hold on.
Do you have like the sticky keys on when you press shift?
Oh no!
So
Sticky keys.
Sticky keys. All right, so
Joey was killed by his own sticky keys.
I suspect we're gonna read. It's 2018. Who has sticky keys on their computer?
Apparently, whoever sits at that computer.
Aiden, turn sticky keys off your computer, man. It's all right.
Yeah, so we're gonna let this one pass.
It happens to the best of us, though. It happens to the best of us in 2004, but it did happen to the best of us. So
we will judge Joey very harshly and tease him continuously for this. Please spam his Twitter.
There we go.
You can find him at Joey Vergara.
All right, I suppose I should restart.
Do you make a new server? Huh? Do you make a new server?
Sure. Hold on.
Yeah, we gotta make a new server.
Right.
Because they're all mucking things up over there. Regardless, that was pretty much Jason's kill at that point.
Yeah, I think Joey lucked out. He gets another chance. He's got to. I mean.
Jason should have won that one.
Yeah, he confesses.
Yeah, that was Jason's round. Poor Jason. Do you remember what placings Jason got the last Major League Magic tournament?
He got 4th.
He got 4th, and now he's up to either 2nd or 1st.
Yeah, that's awesome. He's doing well. That's why I'm okay, because I beat Ben, and I know I can beat Jason.
There we go. That's the plan.
Granted, I was beating Jason with hook, water blast, and bubble combos, which is very fun. It's a shame that is gone.
I miss Bubble.
I miss Bubble too.
Last tournament, we had a spell called Bubble. It was basically a combination between Ice Shards and the completely unused Shadow Step that none of you have seen because nobody has chosen to use it as their utility spell. So you shot a bubble that dealt damage, but you could also right-click to teleport to the location of the bubble, and it was used for its extreme verticality, and it was removed for the same reason.
Yeah. Shadow Step is what remains of that spell, but it only travels along the ground.
And I believe nobody has picked it. I have not seen a single person use Shadow Step this entire tournament.
Not going to lie, I tried using it last night in scrims. I immediately swapped next round.
Yeah, it's a shadow of its former self.
Oh.
Bubble will always hold a special place in my heart.
One thing that I believe they're considering doing for the spell is making it so it moves a lot faster.
Ooh, that would be nice. I know that Amit, he tried. It's not working perfectly right now, but the goal is that it can run over stuff. So it would just run over this mountain, just be like, I don't care. So
That would help a lot.
I mean, if we imagine back that crazy like mesa-filled map that you and Joey made, it would allow you to navigate through that without having to worry about stuff.
And that right there is a perfect example of how Shadow Step could be useful. Navigating the terrain that Joey and I were dealing with Dash was nigh impossible. That's why we started just creating pillars and pillaring up.
All right, another opportunity for Joey to not lose 200 health before hitting Jason. Let's see how this pans out. Both of them using more destruction spells than last time. Joey is electing not to use his signature lightning bolt, playing it a little more safe.
Instead, he's opted to pick up Volcano, which I find very interesting. Volcano has not been picked up a lot this round.
Yeah,
Here's Jason. He's coming in with the pain train.
Oh, here we go.
They traded pretty evenly there.
Yeah, Joey actually came out the better in that one. If he can get that happening a couple more times, he'd be in a good position.
He's dropping grenades down.
I think he hit him again. No,
Nope.
he didn't. He did that time though. Both players hit each other, but Joey. Oh, actually.
Oh no! Joey's taking a lot of damage there. He's eating the ice shards. Oh no! He's stuck in place.
He's hitting it.
Whoa!
If you give Jason an inch, he'll take a mile.
That happened to be my first match against.
Jason is so scary in this game. He's just like, if he gets his momentum going, he just like triple combos spells with himself. There's nothing you can do. I don't know another player in this tournament who can do that.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, that's a lot of terrain manipulation right there. Joey got strapped up on the terrain, and then with some ice shards underneath him, he was constantly taking tick. Jason came in for the final kill, with just rolling over him with the earth spikes.
Oh,
And we've got some armor.
we've got armor on the field.
Exciting times.
Yeah.
Hasn't been spawning a little bit, so let's
Will
fight
Jason
over it.
become the second player to equip armor in this tournament?
I don't think that's sort of true. I think someone else has besides Joey.
Oh, really? I
someone
can't
did.
remember. I remember Ben wanted to, but it never spawned.
Can confirm.
Like a whole minute and just nothing was doing.
Can confirm. Also wanted armor to spawn in my games with Joey. Did not
All right.
spawn.
Joey immediately books it to the center platform. He wants that armor, and he is not letting Jason get it.
He also managed to dink Jason for
Wow.
100 health with that pillar.
I'll bet he's happy. That was a great. Oh, and he blinks out of the way, and then he combos
has
into
the
nature's
magic.
energy.
He's pulling off from Jason here, and he's got.
It cost him all his armor, but man, that damage was worth it.
Well, this armor actually does not do armor. This
Oh, it
is
doesn't?
Magic region.
Oh,
Look
but
how
it's
fast
gone.
his magic region is regenerating right now.
Oh, he still has it. Well, what makes that armor go away?
I believe it's just time. And here, wow, did Joey just end that with a
Wow, that
killer?
was quick.
It's armor? What's armor? How's that work?
Okay. So,
What do you mean it's armor?
green basically gives you 500 extra health. Purple gives you 300 armor. It takes half the damage that would be dealt to you and turns it into mana. Doubles that and turns it into mana. And then yellow will stop 3 hits.
Instances.
I don't think
Okay,
I don't
so-
think that was 45 seconds, but there's already a new armor, and both of them want it.
Joey has won!
Wow. Joey,
0 and minus like a lot.
that was a complete duplicate of what happened that last time, and I think Joey's armor was the reason he won that.
Yeah, that was that extra health. It's over
Yeah.
health, so it does not show on the HP bar.
Jason
But-
from the winners bracket, so he has a match to lose. So now we're starting the actual best of
Now we start the final best of 3.
A regular best of
like a
3?
best of 3 or best of 3.
Oh, so this is the final one.
Yeah, this is now we're starting.
Okay.
So Jason won the winners bracket finals, so he's coming into this with a 1 map advantage.
Okay.
Joey just took that
So it's
map.
just winner take all.
Now it is winner take all, I believe.
No, it's 2 out of 3 of like entire matches. But he
So
has
it's-
a match
okay.
to lose. So he just lost that match.
So Joey ties it up.
Yeah, so Joey ties it up. It's 1-1. In terms of maps, this is the final map. We'll see how these two break down their spells.
Alrighty.
Will there be a meta shift, as it were?
Oh,
Oh, that's an interesting choice.
Oh man, that's gonna be fun.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we can't say it because Joey will hear it, but we're gonna be interested to see what happens.
Smiling, he's upset that we're not saying it.
It's true.
He's laughing because we're commenting that we know he's upset.
He'll find out soon enough what we're excited about. We're excited about that utility spell.
It is my old favorite spell. It is what I used to be known for.
All right, we're gonna spectate.
We're gonna see it picked up.
See what's going on.
Can you do it?
Oh, wait. I thought it was Hook, but I see he switched out.
Oh, it looks like he did too. That's a shame. I thought it was gonna.
Oh man, he dealt a bunch of damage on his own.
Yeah, and
A lot of
reminder,
grenades there.
You can see those grenades.
All right, so Joey is at a health disadvantage, but they're still at both half health.
Wow, I wouldn't. Joey's not at half health. He's quite below.
Joey needs to pull something out right
He's
here.
a half of a half.
Let's see. So Joey has managed to make it to
Oh,
the.
Jason gets chipped pretty big.
Ooh, dangerous. Keeping his distance. Oh, he's managed to equalize. They both have 175 health now.
Right in the tower, but Joey gets knocked off with
Joey
Fire
is...
Wave.
Oh, it's really bad. Did Jason make... Neither of them made the tower.
Jason is all going in.
A little bit. He's being a little bit passive. He knows he's not, like, on super health. Neither of them have, like, heavy hitter spells. This is going to be a chip damage battle.
I wouldn't say that. Earth Spikes is kind of a heavy
Okay, that's
hitter.
true. Earth Spikes is a heavy
Jason
hitter.
also has Water Blast.
Joey's using it over there. Joey managed to hit him, knock him down, give Joey the health advantage.
Oh, I would actually.
Wow.
What a jump.
Over the flame wave.
Oh no, he's stuck! He's stuck in the terrain!
Joey! Oh, Joey got stuck on the terrain. He had things in control. He had map control.
He had everything he wanted,
But he got
did not let him win.
He got stuck on the terrain. You got to look out for that. This is a game about terrain manipulation. And when you create crazy terrain, that terrain might come back to bite you. Look at these giant rivets they've created in the ground.
All right, Joey's dashing right after the start.
Blocking with a quick and easy water blast, and he's in a good position now because he's on the platform, and he can very easily counter these flame waves.
He's looking to control the center of the map. Oh, that's a new one. Hey-o!
What happened there? I'm not spectating off Joey. I want to see where he goes.
So, that's a new one.
Yeah.
I believe Joey has bugged the game a wee bit.
Okay. Well,
impressed.
that was a new one. I'm not sure how he did that.
So we'll need to...
Why is it always Joey? That happened to Joey last tournament too. Remember you hit him with Pillar and he got that cool aerial shot? It wasn't that bad. He actually landed back in the arena that time. This time he shut the whole thing down.
All right. So first round was won by Jason, I believe. That means there is potentially 2 more rounds to go.
Right. So Jason's at 1-0.
And we will be restarting the second round. We got some JVJ. All right.
All right, we're in. We're ready. Let's get this grand final on as soon as the players have chosen their spells and they are taking their time.
Oh.
That was a good one. Once he brought up stream, it's like,
Whoa.
cool.
Alrighty.
Really going back for some cheekiness.
Interesting.
All right.
I'm interested to see how that one's going to work out for him.
No, it worked out pretty well against me.
That's true.
I will confess.
That is true.
I know hard feelings.
Yeah, I'll be. That
was a clever way to end it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the best strat is to do something the opponent doesn't expect. You pick a cookie-cutter meta build, and then your opponent knows how to counter it. But if you pick something unusual...
That's basically the equivalent of TI3 punch fountain hooking.
There
That's
we
basically what
go.
Joey did. And it got him the win. Can't
Yeah.
be mad.
All right, Jason starting off by getting rid of a bunch of the terrain. And there we go. Joey trying to go for long-range Nature's Energies. He's just peppering him down. Has not actually hit him yet. And it's dangerous because I think Jason knows what he's doing. And here he comes. He's pushing in with Nature's Spell.
Oh, he's back in the terrain!
What's going on? Oh my gosh,
no!
Joey is taking so much damage.
There's that Earth Spikes. So much work. And it's over already.
Jason with an ace did not take any damage.
Oh my lord.
Wait.
Is that it?
Okay, that was the first game.
You won the first game. If you lose,
Oh, it's best of 5.
yeah.
No, it's...
There's 3 rounds. I don't know how it works either. There are 3 rounds.
Did Jason not just win?
So the whole thing was a best of 5.
Yeah, and then you want the best.
Oh, it's a best of 5, not a best of 3.
3 of matches. So he won the first match.
Wow, it's lucky there's no goalposts in this
Wait a
game because they keep moving.
So Jay had to win 3 matches to win.
Joey's lost
I had to win 2. He had won 2 because he came in with 1 win.
Okay, no, we did the other way around.
What?
Alright,
I'll just keep playing.
Put it on Switch, Joey. If you lose one more, you really do lose. If you
So Jason apparently has to win 1 more game. Joey has to win 3. So you never know.
No, yeah, restart this. Joey,
there we go.
you need to restart.
Red team has won the round.
This is incredibly confusing.
It's all right.
If it's a best of 3 of 3 sets, then he won because I thought he came in with 1 victory because he picked the winners.
No, we didn't do it with 1 victory. He had 1 game to lose.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you could have said 1.
So it's a reset. Is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Okay.
First game reset.
Okay, that's a bit interesting. So instead of being a best of 3 where Jason comes in with a 1 game with a 1 map advantage, it's a 1 map reset.
Best of 5.
So it's It's a full best of 3, but if Jason loses one, that's fine. It just goes back to a full best of 3.
So Joey started the game with -1 wins, or?
Kind of, actually.
Okay.
That might be a better way to look at it.
Works for me. More Major League Magic for us to cast. But that being said, Jason is looking very comfortable right now, which is rather, I mean, last tournament he was in 4th, and he might become 1st place, which is pretty awesome. But he is up against the reigning champion, and Joey has definitely given him a run for his money in a lot of these tournaments.
Oh,
interesting.
Look at this. I've talked with Joey about this strategy.
Uh-oh.
However, he confesses that he's not very good at it, so
yeah,
we'll see if
Jason
he can
saw
actually
that.
make it work.
Oh, he's trying to figure out which one to attack, and I think he's correctly sleuthed out the real Joey.
I would agree.
See,
Here's the problem.
Uh-oh, Earth Spikes. Joey doesn't have a momentum spell.
Exactly. That is the main problem.
So it's going to be real tough. Jason can just dash into Joey and use Earth Spikes. Though Joey has his own Earth Spikes to counter. But Jason has the health.
Joey's not very well. He needs to land one of those mediums if he wants to pull this back. Oh,
Right,
that's an Orlando Pillar.
That works. Keep an eye on what Joey's doing. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here it is.
Dash into Earth Spikes.
Jason has to keep his distance.
He's keeping away. Oh, that's great.
But there it is.
Oh my god.
25 HP.
Collective groans. I have a feeling we're not seeing mirror image in the next round.
There is no next round.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
No, it's...
Isn't it best of...
It's map. They've got one... They're trying to finish those maps, so it's potentially one more.
Yeah.
It's easier to think of it as in Joey came in with -1 maps as compared to Jason started with an extra.
Alright, so Joey has spec'd into dash. He's got grenade, flame wave. Very offensive loadout here.
Then Jason won 1, so it was 1-0.
So Joey is up on top, but he can't find Jason to get those hits. And okay, so it seems to be working, but I mean Jason has the health advantage right now, even though Joey has the height advantage and armor, I believe. Yeah.
Yep, he has the extra armor. He's got green armor. That's an extra 500 health. Which will, I'm sure... That's 300?
Okay.
He's doing a lot of work.
Every bit helps when Jason has more health than you do, right?
And there's an example of why how fire would just destroy pillars.
Yeah, and then we're raining grenades in here. Hallelujah. But Jason's keeping his distance.
Yeah. all of this terrain is an example of why a grenade can be both good and bad.
Yeah.
It's great because you can use it to your advantage, where you can put grenades where they won't expect. They walk around a corner and just boom in their face.
Yeah, they're both playing so far away from each other.
Yeah, this is where grenade definitely is at its weakness.
Yeah, but I mean Joey still has that armor, so and the health advantage. So I'd say Joey's looking pretty good for this round. All right, there is another armor, and Joey wants it. I think he mostly just wants it so it doesn't go to his opponent.
There goes Jason.
All right, so Joey managed to get a point on the board, but that means that it's 1-1.
Yeah, Joey needs to win this next one if he wants to keep his dreams alive.
All right, we'll have to see it.
Times.
All Jason has to do is win a round, and he's going to start by plowing through a bunch of these pillars that have been spawned.
Joey is looking to defend his title, and he's not going to do so from down there.
He should. Okay, there we go. Manages to sneak out. Where's Jason? Jason is keeping his distance. Neither player's managed to hit the other, but Joey has armor, so he definitely has the advantage, and he's going
for armor number 2.
I don't think Jason's going to be able to stop that. Yeah, so that's the yellow armor. Yellow armor blocks 3 shots.
So even if Joey had eaten that meteor there, it would have done nothing.
All right, so he's got a pretty healthy coverage here. We have Jason keeping far away, keeping over here.
Taking 100 damage. It's doing okay.
Wow, they both have a lot of health.
That armor.
Ooh, there we go. Joey hits him again.
Joey, however, eats a fire wave. He's got 2 charges left on that shield.
Both players have a lot of health, and they're playing so passively. I'm getting excited. I'm hoping that overtime could show up. I love overtime. All right, Joey continuing to main the middle ground. If overtime does happen, he'll have the advantage. Pushed off the pillar. No pillar for you, sir.
Look at that. Joey only has 1 charge left, and Jason's having to trade some HP for it, too.
Yeah. Jason keeping far away. Jason's keeping in the middle area now, but Joey's staying really far away. Oh, they're both playing so passively. I have a feeling There's 1 minute and 15 seconds left in this round before overtime happens. When overtime happens, the arena starts shrinking. The outer perimeter starts falling away and dropping into lava.
Here's the armor again. Jason really needs to get that if he wants to have any hope of winning.
Oh, Joey's going for the armor again. He hasn't even been hit.
Jason's looking for control of the game, trying to get in on the middle.
Uh-oh, yeah, here we go. I think
Joey is too.
Joey's doing what he did to you. He's waiting for Jason to go for the armor and then punishing that.
It's a very good strategy.
It's a good strategy, and it's working.
Oh, and from above!
All right.
Get some grenades. So now we are on the final map.
So they're tied?
Yep, they're tied.
Okay. Oh, okay, so it's 2-2. Well,
No, so what happened was, like I said, you think of Jason coming into the advantage, Joey having a -1.
so now it's 2-2?
1-1.
It's 1-1.
And it's a best of 3.
Okay, gotcha.
This is the final round.
This is the final map.
This is the final map. All right. So, Joey manages to come back pretty spectacularly, and now it's just up to who wins who. Do you think Joey's figured out Jason's strat at this point?
I think he has, but there's this certain level of if you get locked into the terrain, it doesn't matter if you know what the strat is, you're just dead anyways.
Right. Yeah, that's true. You gotta look out. These two are using Flame Wave, which causes a lot of lips that you can get stuck on. All right. I don't think we're hitting overtime this time. These two are just jumping right at each other.
Here's a perfectly good example of why they why this damage is so big. Oh, look at the grenades!
Jason was able to reply. Oh!
Taking down to 5! Oh, it's just too much for Joey.
Oh,
Can't
man.
react fast enough.
What a great hit from Jason. All right, Jason's 1 win away from claiming the title.
I think he had a double storm hit there is what knocked him so low so fast.
Neither team wasting any time. We're jumping right in here. We're seeing things from Jason's perspective.
Oh.
Uh-oh, there we go.
Immediately it's grenades.
That was pretty harsh for both players.
But Jason counters with some fire wave and a water blast.
But Joey's so good at dodging fire wave.
I mean, they're both at half health.
Right. Nice block. Jason counters with a water blast. I like water blast. Did he get hit by that pillar? No, nope. Joey got hit by the fire wave. Jason now has the most health.
Takes a grenade though.
Oh yeah. Jason is. I'd say they're both about even at this point. I mean, 25 HP though these matches have come down to close.
Oh, Jason takes another grenade.
All right, Joey definitely has the advantage at this point. And I mean, all he has to do is win, and then that's it.
No. He has to win 2 rounds.
He has to win 2? Oh yeah, Jason won the last round.
This is a best of 3 of best of 3s.
I'm sorry, my brain is scrambling. Oh. Dodging over the fire wave and pushing. That was so great. What a jump. Dashing over the fire wave and comboing into Earth Spikes.
Earth Spike and Water Blast. Oh, I guess that wasn't. Oh then.
Well, I think maybe I do know what I'm talking about, huh?
All right, with that, Jason is our victor of the 2nd Major League match.
And he deserves it. He had some great games there. Congratulations to Jason, our new Major League Magic champion. 4th place in our last tournament. He moved up 3 slots. And Joey is now 2nd place, and Jay-Z stays 3rd.
Yeah, if you want to know more about this game, please follow Major League Magic on Reddit, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.
You can find links to all of these on our website, MajorLeagueMagic.com.
You can also find your shoutcasters, myself, Angel of Weir, and Abacus.
Yep.
On Angel of Weir, Angel_of_Weir, and Abacus AABICUS.
Yeah, please follow Angel of Weir. He's got great stuff. He streams a lot of PUBG and Slay the Spire and Civ 6 and cool games. And we hope that you enjoyed this tournament, and we can't wait to throw another one. So,
see you all next time.
Yeah, have a great night, everybody.